Be
Like-
glad we're not a not safe for work artist channel. They're suffering right now.
Well, here's the bit. They changed the turn of service, and then they've changed it back today because about half of the people I know got banned because of it immediately.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah. Twitch has been alight with people going banned, banned, banned.
Yeah, a lot of them were actually not really doing anything as well, unfortunately. Thankfully, all the ones that, like, I know who got banned have just, like, appealed and it turns out it was, like, mistake. They apparently went a very ban-heavy, because they didn't actually do anything. The ones I know.
Yeah. I think it was a lot of, there was also certain ones were going out of their way to try and get
There were a
channels
lot.
banned.
There were a lot trying to push the boundaries of it, and there were a lot of people going around mass reporting apparently as well, which is what I've heard.
That's what I was meaning. It was people pushing boundaries, people mass reporting, and generally they change things up and they realize, oh wait,
They changed it back because, like, we can't have nice things. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
This is what we do when we're given any amount of leeway. We immediately abuse.
ooh, suddenly boobies. No, 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 go back, reverse course.
Basically,
Okay,
yeah.
I guess. No. Definitely not.
It's fine. All that matters is I currently have the last French fancy, so I'm eating it.
I've not had a French fancy for ages.
I tend to get them in winter because they've got like these blue box ones, which are basically just pure vanilla flavored instead of all the different ones, and I massively prefer them.
Fair enough.
You can
So
have
always
your
get a
French-
shit ton at Christmas time.
You can have your French fancy. I'll have my battle of fireball.
Your
You can-
battle of fireball.
It's Battle Fireball!
I'll battle
Well,
it.
we better hope so with all of these vampires around.
Yeah, this is Social Fireball, this is Driving Fireball, and this is Battle Fireball.
This one's
I
for
mean,
me.
technically, I married a French fancy, so I'm okay.
That's a good one. Good joke of the day.
Is it getting inspiration for that one?
Believe they deserve inspiration for that one.
Yes.
It was a pretty good
Every
joke.
size.
It was a pretty good joke.
Then yes, they may, because the DM wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Oh shit! And she appeared behind me.
That's even better.
Then I will.
You'll speak. This is a very heavy stream of.
We are
speak
summoning
of them,
people.
They appear.
Yeah.
Wait, the thing is, I was already on Discord, but wasn't in Discord. And
We do-
apparently, Ben mentioned my name, and then I went on
Yeah.
Discord into the chat.
Oh yeah, actually, is what if people are appearing? We can either solve this right now or break it immediately. 20,000 subscribers. I didn't just get a bunch, so we've fixed it.
Wait, who's on the Alterra chat?
Suddenly, ding, 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 ding,
Ding 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 ding.
Ah, good. What happened here? Oh, well, all the people who got
Hey, there is money off and subs at the moment. So.
all the people who are going to those other streams have just all got banned somehow, and they're all following our way because we're the only live stream left on.
We're the only people who haven't been banned on the entirety of Twitch. Man,
The only live
Which,
stream where
surprise.
everyone wears clothes. Yeah, even I'm wearing clothes. It's impressive.
Yes.
Okay.
That, with 30 seconds left on the clock, should we just get going for
I think
doing
so.
quick summary checks? You can do summary checks while we're doing countdown anyway. Alright, let's see who remembers what about last week. I believe we have a full cast.
I believe we do.
Alright,
Yes.
Alvina, start us off. What did you do last week?
Howdy! I threw a greenhouse at a dragon, got teleported out of the car twice, had to catch up with the car once, and currently swimming through lava because I stage dived to avoid getting killed by a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that sounds very Alvina. Yep.
Yep.
Dr. Zormir.
I led a bunch of Yetis into the belly of the beast to attack a bunch of vampires. One found out that their family had died and went super saiyan.
Oh, yeah.
Stabbed them with a stake.
Udon the Yeti went God mode.
Whilst the rest of us tried to stab another one and he escaped, and are now currently in combat, waiting for the backup to arrive. Hopefully it's soon.
Hopefully, the DM has a rough idea of how many numbers it's going to be, but I'm not going to tell you. So it's a mystery for the players, since the DM got
Finders
sidetracked
ancient
by
dead
dragons.
yetis.
Lots of dead yetis. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Was in a car driven by a spider and a horseman, and then people started disappearing out of the car. So he decided to turn into a giant pterodon.
Very much.
That's
Pretty much, yeah.
Gwent.
Gwent bonded with the Drider, was never more impressed with Lou running away like an absolute coward, and more power to him. And also,
Appreciate
Baby
that.
Bond Zormir down a cliff. The happiest moment of his life, maybe.
It's true, it's true. Lou Grimm.
Yeah, Lou has PTSD now.
Now.
What, the rest of this adventure hasn't done it?
It took a while for him to crack.
He was fine until like a few weeks ago, but it's re-emerged when people started disappearing again.
He got over the trauma of being in a cult, and then the new
That
trauma
wasn't
came in.
traumatic.
Now you just need to get over the trauma of being trapped in a games puzzle.
Yeah, in someone else's body as well.
Hey, Lou's fine. with
Yeah,
that.
per a comment earlier, just to make sure it's clear, it is the point's body, and you're Lou's the one trapped in the puzzle, not the other way around. So the point has dominance over the body. It's just occasionally you possess them. It's very important we clear this up. So if the body goes anywhere, it's the point's body first and foremost.
Okay.
It's just
Fair
conveniently the point was a little wrapped up in puzzle stuff last week. We weren't here.
Yeah. But puzzle stuff means sitting in Chris's other room watching Crow play Baldur's Gate, right?
Yeah, exactly. Very
Well-
puzzle heavy. And last but not least, coming back from hiatus last week of watching Baldur's Gate in my living room, it's Yugi the Pointer, or the Pointio.
Yugi
hell are you pronouncing
Pointio.
Like Yugi, that's how you spell Yugi Moto.
Ponto! Ponto!
Yeah.
Yugi
but
Well,
Pointo.
that was-
Moto. I was solving puzzles, definitely.
Actually, shouldn't it be Yami Pointo? Oh, no, Lou is Yami. That's it.
Yeah, I couldn't remember which one was Yami and which one was
Yami
Yugi.
Yami is the fair. It's not his actual name. It's like Aten or something like
Atem,
that.
yeah.
Remember his names,
So
but-
I checked Wikipedia to try and work it out, which is why I know that's how you spell it. But I couldn't work it out. So.
And conveniently this week, the point having, done as much puzzle solving as they want, they beat a chess puzzle, I don't know, and managed to get back to their body, objecting Lou, and now having to give consent for Lou to possess them each turn. At least until the point disappears again.
You like the the king.
No.
Hey, wait until I start getting to the Aurea Calculus arc. Why can't I not pronounce that?
Ooh. Sorry.
The calculus arc.
I am now officially a doctor of mathematics. So
Hey!
Do you mean the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal?
Maybe.
No, not whatever the hell that was.
Pause! No.
You know what? No.
Those who actually know Yu-Gi-Oh, who may be among the viewers, the green circle that steals souls, because the DM can't pronounce
Seal of
it.
Orichalcos.
There
Yeah.
you go.
There
That
you
one.
go.
So not actually
I think Ben's
calculus.
was right.
Which weirdly is appropriate for Alterra, since the main theme is souls give power
Yeah.
and monsters steal souls. No.
Wait, am I gonna get turned into a dragon?
New monsters. Maybe.
That's what happened in that. That's actually what
Where
happened
your
in that
character
arc.
arc wants to go.
Yeah.
But for now, we're going back to our favorite pasta gang of Yetis as they try to stop a what's 13?
Vampiric
Is it
genocide?
baker's dozen? A baker's
Baker's
dozen
13, yeah.
of enhanced pure spawn, vampire spawn from killing the rest of the Yetis.
I'll have you know, they got one.
We got one! We actually got one!
It's no longer the baker's dozen.
Yeah, it's just a dozen.
It's a standard dozen.
Just everyone else's dozen. Everyone who's not a baker.
Standard dozen. Okay, let's see, you guys should hopefully all see the initiative for the pasta boys, that's fine. Occasionally I'll go back to Alvina on the other end. For the most part, for the other players though, you will be traveling in the car having successfully escaped the Platinum Time Dragon last session, and will be on your way to rendezvous with Zormir. Let me also just rearrange this.
I have to catch up to the car.
You do have to catch up the
Assuming
car.
Gwent will
You
stop
haven't
the
escaped
car.
the dragon.
Yeah.
Gwen has informed me they have not stopped the car. They are continuing at full speed.
He pretty much ready. He's definitely at
I
least
don't
not.
think I would have ever stopped.
I am not.
You'd have stopped the car if you weren't in the car, I think.
There's they're in the lava. I know it. I know it. They're coming. I know it.
Yeah, he's like, not for the, he's not ready. He's now no longer outrunning the dragon. He's outrunning Alvina.
The car will speed up when Gwent sees Alvina swimming through the lava. It's like, that's not real. I'm seeing things. Get out of here.
Maybe we lose Arvina, we lose the pets. Who knows?
Well,
Now then someone else has to deal with the pets. That's worse, I think.
Oh no, we just
no,
dump them off
just
somewhere.
don't feed or
It's
water
fine.
them. They'll die.
Don't worry, Angel will still be there.
Yeah. The big one, currently.
On heat metal can be upcast. Okay.
You're checking how easy is it going to be to kill Zorba with heat metal? Very.
Previously for the Yetis, you have managed to successfully stealth up and kidnap one of the spawn and murder them with a garlic steak. However, you have been drawn into combat with the rest. I believe we are starting on Jasper's turn. Previously, he just commanded all the other spawn to start disposing of their Yeti captives and then turning their attention to you. The broken Yeti on the bottom left has already been thrown off a cliff and is heavily bloodied and is looking very close to near death. Probably a shot or two will finish them off. The rest are fighting back. Some of the Yetis have jumped in front of some of the adolescents that initially discovered you to protect you as you were fighting spawn. A couple other things you remember is that the spawn seem to have rings of storing with shield in them, as well as rings of freedom of movement, or at least Zormir is aware of this and has shouted this unintellectually to, or unintelligibly to everyone else. But somebody was trying to bite a finger off. Was it Orzo that had just seen Zormir pointing at the finger and trying to bite it off?
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
Sounds about right. So, with that, Jesper's going to step up to the edge of the cliff. They're still kind of got the Elder Yeti on his knees, beaten up and bloodied yet again. This Elder is not having the greatest week.
Nope.
As Jasper looks over, still unaware of the deceased spawn since you dispatched them quietly. Also, Fusili is currently keeping lookout, but can run in and help at any point they would like now that the point is back.
Oh yeah, and point, if you didn't watch last week's episode, yeah, garlic sticks are vorpal weapons against specifically vampires.
Okay, good to know. So I watched last week's episode through a wall and haven't caught up properly.
That's why I was checking, just in case you hadn't noticed that particular bit, yeah.
But as Jasper looks out over the scene, a couple of the spawn fighting the newly arrived Yeti, he does spot Zormir. Previously, he was trying to antagonize Zormir. But let's see, how would Jasper do this? Do you really think that you have it in you and your little peasant gang to defeat me and my children, siblings? Me and my siblings, we are the top of the top. The very few selected by King Stradson. The greatest of our class, and you think you have what it takes to stop us? I bet you can't even keep cool under a little bit of heat. As he's going to reach out his hand towards Zormir in a, let's see, what is the range of this? He's 60?
I want to say it's 60.
Yeah, he's within 60 feet. luckily enough for him.
Yeah.
He's going to reach out his hand, and he is going to begin casting a up-leveled spell. I need to actually check what spell slots he has left.
Yeah, it's 60. Cool.
Let's up it to 5 circles. As suddenly glowing in the air, in interlocking arcane sigils, 5 circles of power appears in the air in a dazzling jasper. Jasper's a color. Yeah.
Yeah.
What color is jasper? A dazzling jasper color that matches his eyes.
Jasper is the color of Jesse's hair.
And he is going to cast Heat Metal
Probably.
on Zormir. I know none of the Yetis have counterspell. I assume Zormir doesn't have counterspell.
Most appropriate picture of the Discord.
What are we just looking at for this? Oh, is it? Okay, Beach 2, right, got it.
Yep.
Raincoat up there. Alright, normally 2d8 at 2nd level. He's upping it to 5. That's an extra 3 on top of that. So that just scales to 5d8. Okay. Let's see. He's doing this with your armor. I don't believe you can do anything against.
You can't do it against armor, no. Unless it's like light armor, which I think you can like immediately doff because there's the armor taking off rules.
I mean,
but
isn't the armor
Zormir's is like
light?
10 minutes usually.
Nope.
Have you got the instant one? You can do something potentially eventually about that.
Artificer armor, I think you can just take on and off as an action.
I can don and off as an action.
Nope, they're going to take an action. For the first turn, though, and it will take away your AC.
And his leg!
He is,
And his arm.
he is going to get the first cast on it, just since you can't drop it, it will just deal the fire damage. 22 fire damage as your armor begins to heat up all throughout your body.
And you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, which is brutal.
Yes, until your next turn.
Yeah.
Mm.
It smells a scary spell.
But Jasper's going to be concentrating on that for now until you get a chance to take off your armor. Soba, we go to you. It's your turn.
Okay, Sober's not very healthy at the minute. I just double check, make sure that they're actually still up because.
You're on 0.
Okay, maybe not.
according to your character bar, at least you're on 0.
Okay, so he's down then.
Unconscious.
Death save.
Oh, you're on 0 and 2 death saves.
Is that 2, 4, or against?
Yes, because I got hit.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, yeah. Critted against you.
Yeah.
All right, so Soba might die this round.
Die
They roll below
instantly.
10.
Yay!
Let's see. Oh no, he's still alive.
Yes.
Ooh.
Still alive for the time being. All right, unnamed spawn group 3. This was the one that was up on the top or the bottom left cliff that just thrown at the broken Yeti.
They have crossbows out, right?
They do. Let's see. Who do they want to fire
Yeah, they
against?
were
I guess they'll fire
fiery
against the
as well.
central one. They have the option of being fiery. These ones currently are. They're going to wait until people are a little bit closer to the tents before firing them off. Might still just light them for fire damage anyway. Spawn don't particularly care about it being fire. It's not radiant or light.
Yeah, they can regenerate it, right? So...
Yeah, but it burns, you know.
Two
You've seen
shots.
Blade.
So do chilies.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and for the
jalapenos.
first of them, let's go ahead
That
and
stops me.
ignite the tent. So this tent is going to explode in flames as the one of the unnamed spawn lights up the covered material onside the arrow and shoots it into the oil lace canvas tops. There we go. Words. It's a Friday, everyone. Welcome to Alterra.
Yeah.
Yay.
It's a Friday, by the looks of it.
Who knows with time shenanigans?
And with their other shot, let's go ahead and shoot into Ragu.
Ah, yes, he's not looking good.
Let's see.
He's
that's
better than
plus-
Soba.
He's not dead yet.
That's what I'm saying, he's better than Soba.
Because he's
Um,
not
so,
dead
plus
yet.
8. A 22
gonna-
to hit.
Yep.
Yes, that'll hit.
But just
You
a
were
little.
gonna say something?
I thought it was me. Sorry.
Oh no, I'm just gonna shoot at you for that terrible pun.
That's fair.
This will actually be the second guy because they have heavy crossbows, so they don't have the loading property. Well, they have the loading property, and they guys don't ignore it, so
Oh.
1 shot. It's fine. That means I get to do extra damage instead.
Shot, 1 kill.
1 shot,
And it will deal an
1
extra
life.
2d6 fire damage. Oh, I'm supposed to do the actual +5 into that as well. So that is
Yeah, he's down.
16.
He's already down.
And you would have taken fire damage. But
I mean,
you're
the
down,
fact
so it
that I
doesn't
only
matter.
had 8 HP.
That is lucky for you. That is both unnamed spawn number 3 though, because they only get 1 shot with their heavy crossbows as they start to like put it down and put an arrow in and start winding it back up again. Alrighty then. I believe we go to Orzo next. Actually, it's Zormir then Orzo.
Oh.
Yeah, but I think I saw Zola just get skipped.
Zormir's
skipping
gonna
the,
burn to death now.
Zormir is dead.
On my initiative tracker, I have all the other characters like Gwent and stuff, so I skipped the named ones and looked for the thing, forgetting Zormir is here. So Zormir, is your turn. Your armor is beginning to heat up.
So, is it the start or the end of the turn that I take more damage from the heated metal?
It is as a bonus action on Jasper's turn.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna move to this spawn.
Oh, I don't actually think we rolled initiative for... No, we have initiative for Silly.
Yeah, I think we rolled it. It just it's
It's
was
just 2.
last.
It's just at the bottom.
I was behind the turn tracker. It was just pinging them.
Found it eventually.
He was keeping watch.
Yeah. You're making sure that nothing snuck up behind us.
First attack.
Oh.
Radiant.
Zormir
Because
is-
it's a
on.
bitch when
Brilliant.
people sneak up behind other people.
Mm. And stab.
21 for this spawn. This one hasn't used any of their
Charges. Yeah.
Ooh.
charges because the one you were attacking has gone up to the top left, which means they still have 5 charges.
Yeah.
Then yeah, they're going to use their reaction to cast shield as a arcane barrier erupts around them.
Okay. Second attack.
Oof.
Nope.
Better damage. But
Yeah, not with a shield up though.
Fortunately, the heat
No.
of the armor is starting to constrict some of your movement. It's getting heavier as you begin to get exhausted by it.
I have anything for bonus action?
Is your shield push a bonus action?
Oh, that's a reaction.
A reaction, I don't know.
Oh, bloody hell. I'm gonna steal that damn fucking finger of yours in a minute.
You're gonna steal that finger. Well, okay, fair enough. Weird thing to just say.
Uh,
when Zomir takes his
Right.
armor off, ours is going to be his crutch.
but I ain't dead yet, you...
I'll help you, my god.
My god.
I think I would have been trying to aim towards his hand as I was attacking as well anyway, but obviously no hits. Come on, Orzo. You can do it.
That we go to Orzel's turn.
I follow my god. I go for fingers.
You do
The
so.
god wants the
Orzo,
fingers.
as you're running directly there, there is a flaming tent right next to that path you're trying to take. Do you attempt to just push through the heat and the smoke coming off that tent, or are you going to be
Yeah.
forced to go around?
Oh, actually, no. Yetis have a fear of fire, don't they? So
Yep.
They
I will
do.
not run through it like a god. So I will run round the other way, the long way.
Yeah, you are not a god. Your god is the god.
No.
So
Inverted commas.
I know it's not probably going to work, but we always start with a chilling gaze. Hopefully, they will take something.
well,
first.
they still take the damage, right? They're just immune to the paralysis. So it's something.
So it's worth a try.
With a try, this was a Constitution saving throw
Mhm.
for the vampire. They
13.
don't have proficiency, so it's fine. That's a 19.
Yep.
Oh well.
Because I'm going for fingers, do you want me to roll at disadvantage?
No, I just add 5 to the DC. It's the equivalent. Or not the DC, the
Wow.
AC.
That sucked, and that sucked twice. Wow, good rolls.
I think
Happy
you
to be
struggle,
here.
you struggle to hit anyway because they've got shield right now. So
They got shield for a turn, and it's a high range. It's not like 8 armor, like 30.
Oh yeah, but I'm blaming the fact that I'm just trying too hard to go for the fingers.
Yeah.
Trying too hard. Alright, see, it's unnamed spawn group 2. These two are going to continue bullying the innocent Yeti up here, and the one who previously lit the other tent on fire is going to aim down with another shot. So let's see, Ragu's unconscious. Udon is still upright.
Yep.
Let's
Yes,
fire
but
at Udon.
very, very angry because Mummy and Daddy died.
Yep. There they are.
I mean, they should be like ash by now.
Yep.
22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Let's see, and they're going to light another flaming heavy crossbow bolt. So that's going to be a d10 for the crossbow, plus 5 for the dex, and then the 2d6 for the fire damage, for a grand total of 18 damage, 9 of which is fire.
It's fine. He's up. He's very hurt, but he is up. He's actually bloodied now.
mm-hmm.
Well, half of the Yetis there are up.
Yeah.
That's going to be group 2. I am going to bloody the innocent Yetis up here. So these two are not looking good. The only reason they are still alive is the unnamed spawn are taking their time and playing with their food. Let's have a look. It is technically Alvina's turn, so we're going to head back to the other map for a quick breather, as things are not looking good in Yeti Town.
Not at all.
But are they looking better for Alvina? Previously, they'd jumped into lava, and Diaf is hovering over looking for them.
Where am I, actually?
Where are you?
I know I
That's
jumped
interesting.
into the lava. I can't see my model.
Are you under someone? Just to go. Yeah.
There I am. I was at the
There
bottom.
you are. You
I
ran
jumped
to
in
the
like
top.
around here, if memory serves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do.
You're next to the greenhouses, so I'll put you just off there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's go ahead and we'll keep everyone up there just to indicate that they're up to the north.
Mhm.
But yes, Alvina, you are currently doing your best to negotiate with the lava elementals as you try and dance your way through it, having to keep concentration on your moves. So you're a little bit distracted. This is going to cause a disadvantage on checks.
Yeah.
Since you have to keep moving in a certain pattern, otherwise you will burn to death.
Yep.
What would you like to do?
Butterfly stroke.
Move that way. I knew the way they were going, so
You do. Give me a basic survival check. This will be a low DC. Just make sure you get the right direction. But it occurs to you that you are... Well, we'll see how your check goes to see if you get the correct direction.
yeah, you said disadvantage, right?
Disadvantage, yes, just because you're unable to kind of like pop your head up as easily. 15 is fine. It was a DC. Probably just a 10.
Yeah.
I was going to make it low. Either way, 15 passes.
Yeah.
It occurs to you that you are traveling upstream in the river off lava.
Oof.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That doesn't mean
Yeah,
anything.
you
it's
wish
just
you were
direction-wise.
salmon instead of dragon. Like,
She's strong. She's a strong.
But since you are having to do a very convoluted form of swimming, also give me a athletics check to see how well you do.
Yep. Do I still still have my thing active? I actually can't remember.
Let's assume that this is a long-term process. This will be more than this will be for like half an hour swimming upstream. We're technically out of initiative for you.
Cool. This still a disadvantage?
Yes. You're having to move your body in ways that you are not entirely experienced. That's fine, 13. And go ahead and make me finally a Constitution save just to see how long you can keep this rigorous activity up. This will actually be a flat roll. Since it's not
fire.
Oh, it's more just it isn't affected. It's a roll to check how long you can move, so it isn't actually affected by the fact that you're moving.
Yeah, fair.
It's always good.
16.
Whereas the convolution, like way you're trying to move, affects how efficiently you are actually athletically swimming, since you're having to compromise a lot.
Yeah.
16 is fine. Cool. You are naturally proficient with swimming and fire. Apparently, lava. The fact that the water is lava does not seem to be hurting you in any way. Finally, I'm going to do a check for DR, since they were not entirely concentrating on you. Let me get my actual dragon stat block off, and just to see if they try and do anything before you get out of their reach. More importantly, if they notice you or if they care. I don't really think I have a problem perception-wise. They have such a ridiculous perception.
Yeah.
But let's see if they care. Yeah, well, let's do a very base wisdom check here. 18. They are aware of you. And they have reasons to dislike you.
I threw a house at him.
So they are going to attempt to attack you at least once. Let's use...
Can I have it, just a little bit, because, like, I'm just imagining Alvina's swimming around in it and popping her head up, but she's doing a lot of it, like, in the lava. Can I have a perception check to see if I notice it trying to attack me and dive under the lava at that particular moment?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Yeah.
That one.
And this is
You don't have the jinxing power.
24!
Jamie with the jinxing power.
Alright.
I wasn't trying to jinx it, I was just trying to say that'd be funny if it was. You see nothing.
Let's do a concentrated breath attack. I'll give you advantage on the saving throw. Actually, I'll convert this from a charisma to a dex save with advantage because you're able to see it in time. You might be able to avoid it altogether. It's a very pinpointed laser attack it's doing. So let's go ahead and set that DC there. Okay. Go ahead and give me a dexterity.
Isn't it?
Give me a dexterity saving throw at advantage.
Unlikely, but you never know.
I'm just checking if I have that bardic inspiration still. I do.
I mean, if it's been half an hour, that would have worn off in the last 10 minutes.
I think it'd been half an hour. I'm out of the cave.
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Just because we're not technically in initiative.
19, still probably not high enough, but I'll take a 19.
19? Unfortunately, it is
Yeah.
not. Alright, what is the concentrated form of this do? I want to add an additional effect to the base time breath weapon. Make it a little bit special.
There's something quite entertaining on. There's a small chance that Alvina turns into a child here.
Yeah, a very young child, because you're only literally 21.
Yeah. Oh, she's 25. She
25,
could.
I thought it was
No.
21.
No, she's 20. She's 25.
Ah,
I think someone else is.
it's just a straight 25, not elf years.
Yeah, actual 25.
Roll me a D100. I'm going to add 15 to it.
21.
21.
That's 15. 36.
36.
If I age down, I'm like negatives.
You haven't been born yet.
All right. As you are impacted by the beam, you feel a strange, distorting feeling as the lava around you seems to ebb out a little bit. It actually lowers in height. Other than that, as you glance around, dragon's gone.
Okay.
I think I know what's happened here.
I think I might know what's happened as well. Can I have a quick glance at myself to see if I've changed at all?
You do. You once you're also the black fog is also gone.
Yeah.
As the dragon's gone and you get up onto the ground, you're able to give yourself a quick look over. Nothing seems to change about you.
Okay, I haven't reverted to Chibi Alvina, which I think might be more terrifying for the party than anything else. Okay, I am... well, weird. Alvina's not smart enough to realise what I'm pretty sure has happened. So, I'm gonna look and try and find the car tracks, I guess.
Alright, give me a survival check.
24!
You are confident that no car has ever travelled on this path.
Ah, crap.
You're fairly confident cars haven't even been invented yet.
Yep. Ah. Okay. And I saw the car driving this way, right?
You did, yes. Cannot be more than half an hour
You knew
ago.
it was coming this way anyway, so...
It's like, that's weird. One moment.
That's actually not bad.
For me, that's great!
Considering it's a -2.
Yeah. I don't think it's quite... she's quite smart enough to go... that. But... okay, I've got an idea of what she's gonna do. She's thought, right. First thing I should do, should sit down, collect myself. Because the dragon's gone. I'm gonna walk a bit further, by the way, just for reference.
Walk and think, walk and think.
Yeah. And basically she'll be doing essentially a short rest and then like sit down, have a quick bite to eat, essentially.
Do you have immunity from heat exhaustion yet?
I think I have advantage. I don't know if I've actually got immunity to it yet. Pyromancy level 1. So throw the cause of fire, so with advantage. I don't think so. I think we were just waving it through like short periods of time, but I don't think I have complete immunity. To it.
Then because the ground you are on would have cooled a little bit, but I still kind of want to keep the terrain effect on it. Is still being heated from the lava around it. It's a little bit less than it previously was, but it's still enough to cause the terrain effect. You're unable to rest on this ground without scalding or exhausting yourself.
Okay, I'll keep.
Just keep moving back and forth.
I'll keep going until basically I get to a point where it's just barely cool enough to do it. If there is a spot like that.
Eventually. But it will take a little while, and
Yeah.
I'll roll at least one random encounter check first.
Yep.
So that's fine. We'll come back to you in a second as Alvina starts heading off into the caverns, looking to find an area to rest. As we move back to the rest of the...
She's trying to keep mostly on the same path, by the way, because...
The same path that has no tire tracks.
Yeah, because she's still keep going... well, this is the direction they're going. The village is probably this way.
Hey, what were you on about tire tracks? They were spider feet there.
Okay, there's no spider
no
leg.
tires.
There's no spider leg tracks here, I guess. Whatever the vehicle is. I rolled a 24. That's pretty
still
good.
had wheels.
I rolled a 24. It's pretty good. Now I'm imagining like the train from that horror game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is
Whatever it's
unnamed
Charlie.
on group 1.
Charlie, that was it. Yeah.
So they're going to go ahead and do 2 claw attacks against the people around them. So let's go ahead and do 1 attack against Orzo, or 2 attacks against Orzo, since it can be 2 claw attacks. A 18 to hit Orzo, and then let's go ahead and do the second attack, and a 26 to hit Orzo.
Yep. And
That's
yep.
2. I'm just going to do all the damage at once. So that's 44 plus then the 10 altogether.
Oof.
And I'm not going to bother about grappling you. They don't care about eating you guys. So that's a total of 22 damage.
How's Orzo looking?
I'm still... Well, I was at full health, so I'm good. The love of my
that's
god
right,
keeps me strong.
'cause you were still in the car, which was in the force field box.
Ooh, that's... The other vampire spawn is going to turn on Udon, who was attacking them, and is going to try and hit Udon as well. Let's see. 2 claw attacks against Udon.
Oh, the
Ooh,
first
an
one actually
11.
misses. First one actually
And
misses, yeah.
Yep. And an 18, so it'll just be the
Yep.
2d4 plus 5. For 9 slashing? Yeah, 9 slashing as they're digging their claws into you.
He's still up! Barely!
Holding on.
He's just still mad. It's keeping him going.
The rage.
Udon, it is now your turn.
Okay. Udon is going to... The stick's working well, and he's just going to try and just shank it. Again.
In general, or in the heart?
In the heart. Hopefully in the heart, at least.
Well, aiming for the heart.
Oh, I don't think I've done Chilling Gaze on this. Actually, no, I think I've done Chilling Gaze on this particular one so far. So.
I don't believe they become immune to it though.
Yeah, there's
They do.
a...
It's how Chilling Gaze works.
I think they can still get affected by it.
It's how the base stat block works, but it's never how I do it in Alterra,
okay.
because I hate one-off effects.
Cool, I'll do the Chilling Gaze on it again, I guess. Before I do the attacks.
Normally I do a recharging effect, but for you guys, it's just a free action.
So it's a DC 13 con save.
Especially since these guys have such ridiculous con.
Yeah.
Definitely Chilling Gauge. They
20.
Is it save or suck?
No, it's all it's all or nothing.
Yeah, I thought it was. And I'll just make my attacks.
No half damage for this. Let's see if you can crit in for that Vorpal Blade effect.
Yeah. You
Oh!
Ooh.
So close.
I rolled like 519 so far, by the way.
As you like pierce into them, you actually do get the tip of the stake into their chest, but they manage to like clamp onto you and you struggle to stop you piercing in all the way.
This one's great. It's like, this one get worryingly close. This vampires go. How much damage were these again? The stakes?
They were a D4 plus strength. So
One
plus 4 for the Yetis.
D4 plus 4. Because I'm assuming that damages at least, so. 7.
7. They also technically do a poison check, so they see if they keep their regeneration from the garlic oil on it. That's a plus 5 con check, which is fine.
Yeah.
They unfortunately it hasn't gone in enough to hit the whatever the hell bloodstream a vampire has. I feel like they have a bloodstream while they're alive or while they're
Undead.
healthy.
Yeah.
They have a bloodstream. It's just not necessarily their blood.
Yeah.
Animus.
As they push you off and you try striking again, they manage to maneuver out of the way.
Yeah.
Your wound's starting to really affect you now as you're starting to lose breath.
He's sorry.
Ragu,
Your anger's dissipating.
I feel like I remember Ragu going down, so death saving throw, but you're still on 0 for now.
Ah, crap.
Fortunately, that's one death saving throw for Ragu. Vasily, it is...
Time to
Should I
facilitate.
roll, sobers? Because I don't. Oh no.
Yours is you're high in the initiative.
Yeah, we've not actually gotten to the second round yet. This is still all the first round. With multiple rounds until the party arrives. Vasily, it is your turn. What would you like to do? You've come to check on your party, and things do not look to be going well from a distance.
I guess if they were gonna sneak up on us, they would have done so by now. So are these purple things rocks or?
Oh yes. To explain the map to you, the purple things are either walls or rounded boulders. So they're like where the edges of the high rises are. So you're up on the top, and then you've got little like boulder steps going down to the ground floor. With each of these areas being high rises.
Okay, so
Just watch you don't fall down that little.
They're, I
Yeah,
believe I made about 20 feet tall.
Yeah, it was 20.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
because we
it's
can
about 15,
So-
20.
We-
so
we can
Yetis have a climb speed.
Yep, 45.
And
Yeah,
that's
Can
fine,
I-
right?
but Zormer
40.
almost fell down that slope.
40.
To fear Zormir's though, yeah. Yeah, you can easily climb up and down the wall
Yes.
without any sort of penalty or
say-
checks.
Can I go to here and then just sort of Spider-Man across to here?
Yes, I will say because it's so close to a burning tent, however, that you are going to need to make a wisdom check. A little wisdom check, but to put yourself in that proximity of the fire.
That's fair.
'Cause
I think
it
that just,
was- what was it,
Stealth
oil
Yeti
that
climbing the
was-
walls is what's going on right now.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh damn!
Oh
You
no,
rolled
that
one.
is
You
that's
rolled
rolling
a
a
1.
1 rather than 1d20.
No space. I heard it roll. Now you roll 1 anyway.
It's still in that one.
You know what? Fair enough. Technically,
You do plan this, and you get close to the fire, but then suddenly the fire catches like a little bit of like unburnt oil, and it erupts into another like sudden engulfment that just puts you off the idea entirely.
Boom.
So reach there, go. Actually, I'm going to go down here.
You know what? No.
Let's just sneak down this way.
And just an
Shit,
FYI as
Let's
well,
not go that close to that fire.
All the tents are doused in oil,
That's a fish oil. Yeah, so they're all explosive.
so
Yeah, just sneaking down here.
To clarify, the tents aren't like normally in oil. The spawn have put
yeah,
the oil
that's what
on
I'm
there.
saying,
In case,
they've all been doused in oil.
in case anybody's wondering about that. All right, so Facility, are you doing
It's
anything
like
up for
turtle
turn?
wax.
Nope, that's it. Unless I can like throw a rock. No, I dashed anyway, so don't have action left.
Dash, then that's fine. That actually takes us to the next round then as we go back to Jasper. Zormir, did you take your heated metal off? I don't remember you doing it.
He
I
didn't.
don't think so. No, he just attacked.
All right, then we're into round 2. And for those watching at home, this is a great opportunity to help the party out as we try and do more viewer engagement. So for every user that comments, help the party, I will deduct a round from the secret background count to when the other party members arrive.
1 moment.
So I'll let that everyone quickly logs into their Twitch account to help themselves.
Yeah, I've got a far better idea.
And for everyone who says hinder the party, I will add a round on.
You got my plan.
As Jasper looks out at the rest of the party and continues to mock Zormir. You didn't even take the armor off, you fool! Isn't that Arcanite, artificer-based armor?
And you think I'm going to go down that easy to a little bit of hot metal?
Yes! That's generally how arrogant fools go down, yes!
Then how come you haven't gone down from it yet?
Who said that? What's that rumbling voice? I can't understand. Are you trying to say something in Yeti? I don't speak your foul tongue.
Maybe that's another secret mouth that the points put on me.
It's specifically just one sassy response I predicted.
As Zormir takes another 20 fire damage from their burning armor.
Okay.
Help the party here too. Thanks, you bit.
Just help the party trending. Help the party trending.
Yeah, just feed Alvina.
Feed Alvina.
I think there's a conflict of interest somewhere here.
No idea what you're talking about.
I'm looking at Sheepbeard here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to take Sheepbeard's first answer, which does cancel out one of the other answers. That's what you get for being a wise ass.
Oh, thanks, Sheepbeard.
Yeah, jeez, Sheepbeard.
You
Maybe our only
bastard, whoever
fan,
you
but
are.
doesn't mean you have to be sassy.
All right, but that is Jasper. Actually, I think there's a fucking bonus action as well.
It is, yes. Heat metal's really, really good.
It's another good artificer spell.
It's one of the best spells in 5e, just outright, to be honest.
Oh, when you have so much metal armor on.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
It's fine,
What you
Alvina's
going to
actively
do?
immune to it. She doesn't
Cast
have any
it
metal
again?
objects.
What are you gonna
Well.
do? Stab me?
What are you
Massive,
gonna
massive
do? Stab me! You're gonna have to be stabbed.
It depends what they're stabbing you with.
I mean, I'm just looking up artificer spell to see what chaos I can cause.
Basically, any wizard spell.
It's a lot of the
Basically,
wizard spells. Yeah.
Do like a good.
Fireball.
He's already concentrating. He can't deconcentrate. What else would be good to get Zormir?
An edited mending that seals the joints in his armor up.
Oh, that's welding.
Yeah, brilliant.
Welding.
It's called fabrication. It's a different spell and it's high level.
So many of these are concentration.
Mm.
Yeah, that's one of the downsides
Yeah,
for artificer
downsides
spells.
is-
Is a lot of them are concentration spells.
That's why Tink didn't use that many actual spells.
You know what? He's just for the fun of it. I'm just going to catapult things at Zormir.
Yes, the best spell.
Throw a rock with magic.
Trebuchet.
I cast rock.
I mean, catapult has been my most useful spell this entire campaign.
It's one of the most useful spells. Outright, it's awesome.
As long as it's not like a Yeti catapult.
That'd be great, actually. No, use
You
Yeti.
start
Use
throwing up
Yeti
the-
catapult.
Fastball special.
All right, Zormir. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
He's throwing a Yeti at you.
Make a dexterity.
Yeah, so
Hilariously
disadvantage
not.
because they're big.
No, just a regular saving throw. Amazingly, heat metal doesn't affect saves, so you're lucky in that regard.
Okay.
Yep. Because you already stopped dropping rolling.
Ooh.
All right, yeah, that
Not
succeeds. As the rock just continues on past you and smashes into a wall behind you.
Dormir just sees it coming and just dodges his head, going, "What the hell was that, you fool?"
You fool!
Just snickers as he's looking down at you.
Zormir's too busy, like, with the heat. He's like, ha ha ha, what? He moves to the side and the Yeti just yeets past them.
You can tell that he's not taking this encounter seriously. He's using just weakened spells against you and just waiting for you to exhaust yourself from the heat metal. Soba, it is your turn.
And death save.
You can
Another
do it,
chance to
Soba.
potentially die.
You can get yourself right back in this.
Maybe. We'll see.
Because you is alive.
He's
Barely.
unconscious at the minute.
Yeah, you're alive.
He,
Go, Soba, go, go, go.
he's got one positive save, one death save, and two saves.
Oh, two.
Hey!
You
You're
have
bringing it
positives,
back.
two fails.
Breaking even now.
Alright.
I think you.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, two positives.
Yeah, two fails from the attack while they were unconscious that
Yeah.
critted. Alright, it is time for Unnamed Spawn 3, and with no more tents they want to put on fire that aren't right next to them, let's go ahead and have them shoot at the remaining two Yetis, although I guess in this case both of them would be Orzo because they're the closest. But we'll see if Orzo goes down. They're going to load up, or they having loaded up their heavy crossbows from last round, they're going to fire in at you for a 16 to hit,
Hits.
which unfortunately is going to hit for 21
Ooh.
mixed damage.
Ooh, damn!
I have 8 points left. I'm still alive.
You're still up. Never mind alive.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ozonudon made him just slightly thicker than the other Yeti.
And unfortunately,
Zormir bless you.
He's channeling that beast hide.
Hmm.
As you are thankful for being alive, the second unnamed spawn
Second
3
crossbow bolt hits you.
is gonna hit in for 26 to hit and 18 mixed damage.
Oh, I'm down.
Yeah, that'll do it.
As we go to Zormir's turn. Zormir, 3 of the 4 Yetis are down. I don't know if you've noticed, Visalia, I'll leave that between the two of you. What are you going to do? You are roasting from the inside. You're hoping to hold off until the Drider got back with your party, but given this is only the second round and you were unaware of any sort of Twitch shenanigans to lower that round, things are not looking good.
How silent did you make the vehicle?
I'm stepping round this.
It actually has da 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 playing.
I'm gonna step round that guy, basically staying within his attack range.
Okay.
And basically use the last spell and cast Hypnotic Pattern right on top of them, so it can get those 4, and unfortunately the Elder as well.
I don't think he particularly cares about being hypnotized at this point. I'm gonna be honest.
No.
I think he's
think
a bit
he has
beyond
more
that.
things to worry about.
I think he's a bit beyond caring about being hypnotized.
I think he would care more if he was being healed.
And can I
Somebody's only
designate
got
to
killed.
bump the AC up?
DC.
The DC up? Because he's just channeling
Yeah,
every
I'll-
bit of his power into it, even through the heated metal.
You can add your proficiency to give you expertise effectively in the DC.
Nice.
Right. So
22.
That was
22.
I can just know that.
4.
We've got level 4 proficiency.
Let's see. Speed of movement doesn't do anything against charm. As base vampire, well, even as enhanced vampire spawn, they don't get anything against charm. Shielding won't do. Okay, cool.
They are not elven. Thank you. They are not
wisdom?
elven vampires. Good to know.
That would have been interesting.
That is a thing I've seen before.
I mean, that would only give them a badge. But I feel
Exactly,
like
yes.
some of them are a mix.
Yeah.
Probably not of elf though.
Mm.
Oh, it's supposed to be based on the Underdark races. Maybe some of them would be dark elves. I don't know. I haven't worked out where I want dark elves to be in this world yet.
That's fair.
Or where elves in general are. I've just kind of been spreading things.
You've met like 2
Well,
so far, I think.
1, 2,
Elves,
3,
so
4.
They're not common.
I'm not gonna care about Elder Yeti for this. 4.
He's accepting. This is the failed
He's just
save.
accepting.
Yeah,
Who else?
it's like,
He wants to be
do
distracted.
something.
He wants
Kill me if
anything that'll distract
necessary.
him. Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw. Let's do this one at a time. For dramatic effect, we'll do top right to the bottom left. You know, I'm just gonna roll them. No, I'll roll them one at a time. Let's see.
Yeah.
+3.
Well, he's fine.
Well, that top right guy, perfectly fine.
Actually is enough.
Jasper, however,
Hey.
That's the one
actually
you
is
want.
enough. Jasper is hypnotized, and I believe that breaks concentration, so heat metal also goes down.
You're no longer
Hey.
beef stew.
Chill out, Zormir.
yeah.
Lavender, who has been mostly just enjoying Jasper taking the lead on this one, also is going to be hypnotized. And finally, for the last guy, also the 2 unnamed spawn are unaffected by this. They have
No,
slight tent coverings.
You said it increases the DC, so it's 22, the DC.
Yeah.
Oh,
So he
is it
does
22?
fail.
Okay.
22, yeah, he does fail.
All right, then they're
Because
also
it's
failed.
DC 18 and add 4 to that.
Yeah, this spawn is not only an elf, he just also wasn't paying attention.
He wasn't looking at you. He was dealing with this Yeti. He was beating up that Yeti.
He was just like shooting down at them.
He was too busy having fun.
But Zormir, your metal is no longer heating. That is your action. What else would you like to do?
Just you stand there for a minute. Turn around to the other guy and go. The other vampires and say, "Now, line up." Cracks his knuckles. And I'm gonna use a bonus action to Guardian Field. Give me some temp hit points. And just basically try and antagonize him into fighting me.
Nice. All right, we move to Orzo's turn, who is unfortunately down. but needs to make a death saving throw.
You got this, Ozo. Nat 20 this, right now.
Oh,
Just
they'll get your
making
ass
eye
up.
You have
contact.
Zormir's blessing.
Zormir.
15. It's positive.
Disappointing God.
It's a positive.
You're stable.
But man, you're not dying.
He's not stable. He's stabilizing.
Nah.
There's a
One
difference.
up. That's good.
In the positives.
This is unnamed spawn group 2. They're going to continue beating these guys up to the point of death. They are now near the point of death. They have got 1 hit point each, these poor Yetis. Yeah, you know, let's just make them unconscious, because it's equivalent to being deaf anyway. They're effectively near unconsciousness.
Mhm.
And then Vampire 2 Spawn is going to shoot down and just see if he can take Udon out to finish my Yeti massacre.
Yep.
24.
He's down. He can't do. He's got 3 hit points left. He can't physically do too little, and it's not a crit. So.
As Udon joins their brethren in unconsciousness.
Still probably taking a swing, just really like at the last one with the stake.
If I'm going down, you're coming with me.
Yeah.
But misses.
Yeah, completely misses, but
Yeah, I might just like tap him because the attack
glances
was so
off
weak.
the arm. Glances off the arm. Or their clothing, I think they're wearing, but
Whatever they're wearing.
yeah.
Okay, this comes to unnamed spawn group 1, and per Zormir's wish, they have started focusing on you.
Because everybody else is dying.
And since they're both spellcasters as well, they're both going to cast a cantrip against you, as they are both going to try and come in at you with a flavorful pincer maneuver. It won't have any mechanical effect, but they're both going to come charging in at you with a shocking grasp, which they'll have advantage on because you are wearing armor of metal.
Mm.
I need to double check what their proficiency is for this.
Like,
Or their
okay,
intelligence,
he
right?
didn't do enough, so we'll bring out the electricity.
I mean, the heat did work, which is also bust out the electricity.
I'm saying it didn't do enough. It's like it worked.
Higher
But-
spellcasting foci, they have a plus 10.
They're gonna taser him now.
I'm just going to roll the 2d20s and plus 10 to it, so a 26 to hit Zormir.
Ooh, that'll hit.
Yeah, I think that does actually.
Yep.
Yeah.
And a 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yep.
As with the advantage, and the slight pinch maneuver they're doing, they come in and even just gracefully touching, just skimming across the armor is all they need to deliver that shocking zap throughout you. As they're
And now his arm falls off.
The real arm actually falls off. The mechanical one's fine.
This
does
is-
shocking grasp increase on? Oh yeah,
It
it does.
does,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
3d8, right. So the first guy deals 10 lightning damage.
As a reaction, I'm gonna hit one of them back 15 feet with my shield.
Bong.
Nice. The other guy does 4 lightning damage. 10
Okay, about
feet
10 probably.
back.
15, I think you said.
Uh,
So 10 and
like over there.
Fusilli,
That's like
get
a-
him!
That's like a diagonal. All right. First guy you just whack him. He just goes flinging backwards, rolls backwards, and gets back to his feet in a single movement. Luckily, they are naturally graceful. Other guy just kind of being slightly distracted by this does minimal damage to you as he comes in. Look at that, two ones and a 2.
so 10 and 15.
Are you
What's that?
vulnerable?
What was the damage?
10 and 4.
10 and 4. All right, 10 and
Yeah,
4.
yeah, 10 and 4. So 14 altogether.
Alright.
All right. That goes to them. Udon, it is your turn. You have just recently gone down. Go ahead and give me your death saving throw.
Death save.
Guardian field just about absorbed all that.
Knew it! I knew it! I didn't hear no bell!
Rings to his feet.
He gets up!
Come on, you bastards! I'll take
Well-
you all on.
You have 1 hit point and a full turn. Go for it.
Get
Move
up!
on, get up there and kill it.
I think, yeah, he's gonna
Oh,
go
no.
for that. He's gonna go for that one.
If Orza wasn't down, he'd be so pissed.
Arthur is probably there sitting, being pissed.
Oh, he's unconscious.
No, ours was down.
Arthur's down, but he's still.
Do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're on the cusp of consciousness for flavor anyway.
Oh yeah, and the
Traitor.
the save on the guy as well, but he'll probably pass.
Oh yeah. They had a +5 was it?
Yeah, but they've got
17.
plus. Yeah, makes it 21. No, not 20, but it make him work for it at least.
Yeah, it's big. Go ahead and roll me your D4 plus. It's gonna take the damage it does hit. He's not gonna bother shielding that.
7 damage and garlic.
Hey, 7 damage in splinters and garlic oil.
Yep. And D4 attack plus 6 second attack. Got it! Second kill! Udon's gotten 2 so far! What a beast!
I think Zermic's
You do not
seen
make
that
God
look-
sad.
He's not that. That's not Udon. You don't
no,
kill my
no.
parents.
Smirks at Junior saying.
Not Junior.
Jasper
Junior,
goes-
Junior.
Jasper going. What were you saying?
He's already hypnotized. He doesn't know.
Yeah, but he can still hear.
Yeah, Udon is just swaying on the spot. He's like stabbed at his. I've got him. He's really like out of it at this point, but he's going. He's still going.
Rise of the zombie. Yeah, he's at this point. Describe what the hell just happened.
Yeah, Udon. I imagine he like went to like his knees, pretty much from the crossbow bolt. Like gritted his teeth, just slowly pushed himself up, like arrows sticking out of him. Staggers forward, just grabs the vampire by his shoulder, turns him around. Like one weak stab, like goes to the shoulder. The second one goes right into his chest.
I think
Essentially Boromiring him.
Pretty much, yeah.
you're channeling your spirit animal of Alvina.
Yeah.
Alright, we're good.
What a beast!
Oh, wow.
Hero,
We're
hero,
just
yeah.
going to continue the trend.
Come on.
Oh, you continue trying to not die.
That's
at least.
fine. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Alright, Fusilli, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, there's a spawn directly in front of me. Does this one have a crossbow?
This one, they have like a crossbow at their hip. They've not taken it out yet.
Just
Okay, so
steal his crossbow.
Yeah, I might try and stake this one and then steal its crossbow.
Mind, you can do a chill and gaze as well.
Yes, I'll chill and gaze this and then
And then stab. And steal.
and stab.
Well,
Ooh, 9, they actually failed. Go ahead and roll damage. It's
Okay,
3D something.
3d6 force. And they're immune to the paralysis, so that part
Is this
doesn't matter.
gonna work? Yes, it is. Nice.
that's because of the freedom of movement.
Yeah.
That's that, and then 2 claw attacks. I keep opening the points character sheet instead of the Yeti's one.
I don't see the damage, by the way. Did it roll?
No, it's not come up.
Oh,
it was
it's rolled
8.
to me. They've not.
Oh, okay.
figured
These
that
have
out.
gone direct to fix that.
Fair then.
So that's a 17 to hit on the claw and a 20 to hit the claw. Are we just rolling claws for stakes?
It's, the hit is the same, the damage is different.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, roll me. The first one misses. Second is a modified 20, but it does hit. So roll a D4 plus 4.
that.
7.
So,
Hey! Can't
not
complain.
bad.
Can't complain. Almost max. Almost max.
Any bonus for this being a sneak attack?
Are you a rogue Yeti?
You're silly the rogue.
This is the Yeti version of fuck you. So
That's not. It's the downside of not being Noids.
Yep. Yeah, we've gotten all our weird traits. You ate someone who was obsessed with bombs previously.
no. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we
Well, I was like,
the whole
that was
nerd
a-
thing
it's-
last week.
It was like Udon's a chef. He ate a chef at one point.
Oh no. I hope we don't meet any explosives experts and sort of go, oh, so that's who they ate.
And as the battle rages on around everyone, let's see. I don't think this actually brings the initiatives in. Do you guys want to reroll initiative for your main characters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that doesn't include
Yeah,
Alvina.
sure, why not?
Let me
Right there.
quickly
Does it
tidy this
even
up.
matter?
No, Alvina's.
Alvina's doing other things. Alvina showed up an hour ago, actually. She's been here the entire time.
Alvina's turned into a Yeti for some reason.
It turns out Alvina's in one of these tents. We just didn't know.
She just hasn't woken up yet. She's just having an actual nap. And the vampires don't want to touch her, don't want to wake her up.
So they actually are scared of Alvina. That they're not.
It actually is genuinely in the in like they're like told about by Junior. They actually have the description of it. It's like, we're not gonna deal with this.
Over here. Technically the point should be there, and Lou can be about. Cool. During the car trip, the point managed to get their body back, and Lou is now disembodied phantom hovering over the point until it's their turn in initiative, in which case they possess the point to do stuff.
Yay.
But you are technically on the same map,
Huzzah.
Good.
or the same place, since you are sharing a body. Actually,
Need to actually check something now.
everyone. But yes, as the fight off the Yeti is going on, you've lowered the initiative count from 5 to 1. So they've shown off after the first round, thanks to the audience's help. Otherwise, you'd be
Okay.
waiting another 4 rounds for them to get here, which I don't think you'll survive.
Probably not.
No.
But as you do so, you hear a rumbling in the corridors up above as it begins to get louder and louder, and there's a brief pause as people glance up.
Drive a car into a vampire.
And speeding in and coming to a screeching halt sideways before they fall off the damn cliff is the Drider vehicle that Zormir has created. And Zormir, as you glance up, it is your party. But there's one glaring missing part that just reverberates throughout your soul and causes a deep unease of unfamiliarity. There's no screaming Alvina at the helm.
Where the
Sup,
fuck
you
is she?
bunch of horses.
It's like this. Somebody's like, well, this is a problem. And it's like, wait, where is she? What is she doing right now? She's not here.
She's sneaking up from the other side. I lied.
Well, is she fighting?
What else is she bringing to bear on this group of vampires?
Is she trying to tame the dragon?
He doesn't know there's a dragon.
Honestly, all we have to say, where is she? Dragon. That's it.
Oh fuck.
He's got another one.
I'm happy I rolled 12 for initiative.
Kill some vampires, heal some Yeti. Get in here.
I got distracted checking my abilities.
Oh yeah. Also, I believe Chris, you said that they could have a short rest on the way over
Ah, crap.
in the driving. thing.
Yeah. Go ahead and that's a good point. Everyone,
We haven't had a long rest since
It's
we
been a
were in
while
the
since we've
celestial
had a
realm, right?
long rest.
Yeah.
18 years ago,
We get short rest specifically, not long.
you had a long rest in the overnight inside the ruins itself before you went to explore the place the next day. So you have long rested here.
Oh yeah, Alvina.
Good.
It was a house which had like a tree in it because Gwent really didn't like
That
it, but
means I have
Alvina loved
celestial
it.
form.
Ooh.
You mean Lou has celestial form?
We both do.
You've been in the future for at least coming up 2 days now.
Yeah, that's the question. If I have a thing that can be used once per turn, does that mean Luke can use it as well?
No, you both have your own respective stat boxes.
Nice heal.
But yes, everybody do their short rest from the car ride over as you get to grips with the scene. It's also just kind of like steer everyone over here and move the car. Let's come in sliding this way.
Drift!
As amazingly,
Just the block of characters is rotated 45
Yeah,
degrees.
yeah.
yeah, really capture the essence of that car drifting in. And to the rest of the Yetis, I guess, are still conscious. They look up and are these guys here to help? Are they not? You recognize the Drider? Is this the allies that Zormir sent for? Who knows? Because you couldn't speak common.
Oh, I just realized.
I've just
Fusili,
realized the one.
six seconds ago, Fusili, who was watching for anyone sneaking up on us, turned away.
Yeah. Also, fun part. The one person who can actually understand Yeti, not here.
Oh,
No.
I have tongues for later.
Mm-hmm.
Just not mid combat.
Speaking of which, I need my random encounter thing for later.
Yeah. I'm so sad. I wanted to do the Bring Me Thanos thing from Infinity War, just slam down in the middle of a group of vampires.
You probably
Sad.
still can.
Maybe.
I believe I should have the mountain one done.
It depends if our theory is correct, really, but
Hmm.
in terms of an hour in the future. Yeah, I'll be just plan honestly. Have a snack, then keep walking down the road. Like, because the car is a lot faster than me, so if she is, like, in the past a little bit further, then the car will catch up. If she's not, she'll figure it out.
I get there eventually.
Yeah, eventually, maybe. Who knows?
Mm-mm.
All right, I think that's everybody's rolled initiative. Okay. Did everybody pick up the point in here?
I definitely rolled it.
What do you roll for initiative?
You got 20, Ali.
Yeah, 20 initiative.
Oh yeah, it should also be up there.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Turn the point 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that'll be answer that. Cool. Then the point and Fukyu, you both get to act first as the car comes speeding in. Lou's technically in the same space as the point, so there you go. So 4 of you.
Someone just crashed through a shop counter by the sound of it.
It's the car coming through.
You hit a postman on the way past or something?
As you glance out the side and the back windows of this car, 'cause it has them canonically, as we've established for some reason. I'm not sure what the hell the spider car looks like anymore. You notice Zormir off in the distance, surrounded by vampire spawn, dead yetis, and I'm pretty sure the Drider mentioned the yetis were the good guys.
Yeah.
We said the Yetis are good guys. And there's one Yeti just swaying with a stake in its hand next to a pile of ash.
Yes. The point. What would you like to do?
The hell? So
Well, I
weird.
would like to start by seeing the destruction in front of us. I would like to rage, by which I mean I'd like to activate Celestial Form.
You would like to rage! Someone has to, I'm not here.
Yeah.
I
Fair.
think you are here. You're already raging. You're right there.
I feel like we drift. I get launched out of the window and just immediately start flying.
Ha-ha! Isn't she?
And take,
Instead
I'm
of I'd
still
like
gonna
to
use
rage,
my-
I'd like to celestial.
yes, and I would like to.
I'd like the
let's
angel.
start it light. Let's just
You have
just
sunlight.
see what happens if I firebolt. Where is Jasper?
He's the one under
Okay.
hypnotic
He's
pass
down
and
the
over
bottom.
here.
We are
As a
correct.
bard, you innately recognize that he is swaying under the effects of a charm condition.
Okay. and
Shoot this
is-
one! Shoot this one!
Which
You don't. That one.
This one.
That one.
That one. Okay, let's shoot that one.
As everybody pings it.
Uh,
Doesn't
Just
have
shoot
enough
that one with a-
bullseyes.
with a firebolt, you know. See what happens. 19 to hit.
19. As you fire at them, they pull their hand up as a flash of arcane shield surrounds them as they cast shield.
In that case, I'm going to Destiny.
Ooh.
Okay.
That'll be a 26 to hit.
Dagon.
A 26 bursts through the shield, shattering it as it packs into him.
Point knows how to make a good entrance.
Yep, exactly.
I like
That
the
is
theme of that.
14 damage.
Orzo's not going to be happy.
They're just sitting
So,
there.
14 base, plus 11 radiant.
I like
Yep.
the fact that they're sitting there arrogant that they've blocked it with the shield and then it just
Shatters through.
Yeah.
through.
Plus 11 radiant because Celestial mode is really, really good.
Yep.
Takes the 11 radiant and shuts off its regeneration.
Okay.
Orzo was already annoyed that
Is it looking bloody?
Stealing-
Or...
Orzo's,
stealing his god.
Orzo's
Yeah.
unconscious.
Oh god, no! It's barely looking damaged.
Okay.
These are, as you look
Big
at them,
vampires,
they're not quite full vampires, but they are near enough to it.
Okay, in that case, I'll just say, and that was a cantrip. Leave them alone.
Stop negotiating with
get
things.
serious,
Stop negotiating
then
with
you're
things,
fucked.
point.
I was going to do some interrogation, see if these guys were behind what happened to Bastion, but I'm too angry.
Good.
Yeah.
Because you ain't got nobody.
The point is that your turn.
Yeah, hang on, I'm just going to say I flew a little bit out to do that.
Yep, it's fine. You're a celestial form.
Yeah.
Fly.
Pokyu, if you were back, it's your turn.
I'm back. Right. So, fuck you's gonna jump out the car, look around at the fuck is happening, and be like, I did not do this.
Instant
What do you
denial.
mean?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save.
Nat 1, you did do it.
Check.
Nat 1, you did do it.
17.
Your eye begins as you're doing this begins wandering towards the flame, the hot,
Yep.
beautiful,
Oh, no.
happening flame.
I forgot
It's
about
so-
that.
Oh, look at it! And as you glance around, is that the glisten of oil on all these? Oh, wouldn't it be beautiful if all the tents were on fire? Yes. And then you snap out of it, completely under your control, and any choices you make are of your own fruition and cannot be blamed on the DM because you saved.
Yep, you passed. You can do it anyway, but you did
Fucking
pass.
just brings out
Anyway, but at that
Sod
point,
off
it's your
and
choice.
Yeah.
says- Fuggy just brings out Sod off and says, "Here's some new playmates for
Go,
you.
go enjoy.
Make some new friends. Have a
That's a
little
wonderful-
fun."
We've not used sod off for a while.
He's been contentedly in his key having a nap
You must be getting big now.
No, he's not eating anything. So,
for a while. Yeah.
yeah. So, just reading the wording of the spell. Within 30 foot.
Should be a great time to figure out that someone has daylight.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
I
it?
don't think anybody does in our party, do they?
I think
Gwen?
Gwent could, but I think
mean,
That's
I
why I said
could,
Gwen.
but I don't have it prepared.
yeah, I think it's on the cleric. there.
Why?
Technically,
Because I
no,
didn't
yeah,
know there'd be
correct.
vampires last time we had one.
He's got a good point.
Oh,
I don't think
That's fair.
isn't it a long rest I can do it on.
You do a
I'll
long
give you
rest,
that
yeah. You know, long
Yeah,
rest, and we
I
did.
mean-
The vampire plot
Oh, yeah,
hadn't
it's-
started yet.
Professor,
Other than
I
long.
don't have sunlight. I have dawn though.
Ooh.
Dawn works.
Yeah, Don'll do it.
I mean, yeah.
You're gonna.
Oh,
no.
okay.
What
the
the
Yeti.
hell?
That's a Yeti.
Oh,
Yetis,
is it
yeah.
like chain
I-
lightning?
No, I was looking to see, just reading the wording on Still Wind Strike.
Yeah.
So it's 30 foot
Yeah.
within range of each. Choose up to 5 creatures to see within range. Yada yada yada. So-
You go, fuck you goes, he's almost surrounded by Yetis and just kills all 5 Yetis with Still Strike.
I've done good. I've done good.
I got him!
If that if that one was about 5 feet that down the way, you could have probably got the three at the bottom and that one in front of you. But
Mhm.
if it's 30 feet,
I think it's
is
33 to 30 feet to 30 feet, right?
Yeah, 30 feet to 30 feet to 30 feet.
Is
He's
that-
5
So
foot out.
That's
5 foot out.
that's fine. That's within 60 foot.
Oh, is it 60? Oh, yeah, then that's fine.
Oh, sorry, no, it is 30.
I thought it was 30, yeah.
Yeah.
If you appeared on that side,
Oh wait, yeah. So that is still 30 because it's adding the 30 onto the 25 already.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's that there. Then that one.
And then there's the one here. There's another one here.
There's another one there.
Yeah, there's
I'll
two.
be-
There's
I'll
two
be-
there.
Oh yeah. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
you could get that one.
That you can get the bottom one, and that's is it Isabel? I can't remember the name of the other one. Jade? Is that Jade?
Lavender.
Lavender.
And Jasper.
Where did I get Isabel from?
I have no idea.
I don't know where I got
Yeah.
that name.
I can hit these 5 then.
Go for the 5.
Do you play checkers? Because this looks like a
It does
good
actually.
checkers
Yeah.
move. It's like I jump over
No.
this guy, this guy,
No,
this
this
guy,
is-
and this guy.
This isn't
Right.
checkers. This is just because of his pinboard board on in his room. He's just gotten used to drawing lines between things.
So this is first. That's gonna miss. Then the next one. For a 26, that's gonna hit.
The power through his shield as well.
Yep. For 33 damage.
Nice.
Next one. 21. My hit.
Gotta make it shield.
I might not do shield first. When I like the flavor of Wind Strike just being so quick they don't get a chance to react.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Then that would be 36 damage. That's 1, 2, 3.
You're slowly increasing.
Yeah,
Crit.
which is good.
Crit!
No.
Nope.
What's it? 6. All right.
He'll do 39 now.
Uh,
I think as long as you press that button, it'll do
oh, I
the
didn't press it twice. Hang on, let me add.
So what's that?
Let me do it again.
46.
Yeah, because it doesn't
add-
You could
like add a modifier, so just
Yeah.
roll again.
so that's another 39 to that.
Ooh.
So that
52.
yeah. No, 62.
62. 62.
It's a
so
good
that-
third of its health.
Mm-hmm.
So that what one was that? That was
That was 3. That was
Yeah.
four. That was 4. That was this one here. You've got
Yeah,
one.
and then
you've got
lavender
one.
left.
Well, the one
Are
next
you
to
going this one
lavender.
over here? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We'll obviously take them out.
For a 25.
Yep.
And last round of damage. For 35.
35.
I do
And
like.
then-
I do like, by the way, there was a 39 rolled. I've just realised when I said that as well.
Yeah. And he's not going to finish here. He can finish 30 foot next to. Is it another creature that he hits?
You can. I think you can appear next to any of them that you hit.
Yeah. Well, you can then
Go
teleport
back
to an
there.
unoccupied space. You see within 5 foot of one target you hit or miss. Yeah, so then he's going to appear back next to this one here.
I just think he'd sit there cocky going, haha, you realizing you've been hit now?
Right. And that was my first move.
And
All right.
But
Is that you?
bonus action. He's gonna. Was it bonus action that I could release? Sort of.
no idea. Honestly.
Oh, I can't
remember
remember.
we-
It's been that
I can't-
long.
Yeah, I can't remember if we made it a bonus action or an action to release him from his key.
Can't remember, honestly.
Let's do bonus action for now. I'll look it up later. I need to revamp the NPC, the companion stats anyway, for when you guys go back.
Cool, and then yeah, bonus action, get out, sort of. Tony sort of.
Go, shut off.
He sounds small now, right? Isn't he?
Yeah.
He actually
He
gained
should
us.
be. No, he should be medium now. but-
Oh, I can't remember if he started tiny and then turned to small. If he started small and is now medium.
He is now a teenage-size elemental.
Yeah, he started off tiny when we first met him. When he ate part of Thingy's soul,
The pyro
then-
god soul.
Pyrogod's soul, Imix.
Imix,
He then became small. Then after he ate some of the living flame, he became medium.
That's some of the primal fire.
Yeah.
Primal fire, that's the one.
Yeah, his box is made of living flame. It's a solid type of primordial.
I knew living flame was in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. All right. So, yep, bonus action sending him. Gwent, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm not going to leave the car because I don't need to. So I'm just going to look over at these poor wretches and
Big heals.
oh, a bit mass healing word from them.
Aha!
So everybody's up.
All right. All the Yetis gain back 11 health. And I assume
And
this
so
might
does
extend to
Zormir.
Zormir? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay! Udon is on 12!
Sober's on 11.
So is Ragu.
Yeah, everybody apart from Udon is on...
It's on 11.
Everybody's on 11 apart from Udon who's on 12. We got this!
Because everybody else was on death's door.
Everyone else was dying!
Yep.
Yep. And then I will cantrip the one next to fuck you. With just a little sacred flame.
Come on, please. Please fail unnamed spawn 1.
Unlikely. That's a 20.
That's a shame.
Unfortunately, the vampires have good decks. They also
Yeah.
have proficiency in it.
They are very Dixie.
Oh, then you know
Alright.
what? Can I also burn my joke inspiration to get a plus?
Oh, in that case, I'm also because I'm right next to them. Can I silvery bards that?
Ooh!
So we were
There you
plus
go.
8. Critical fail.
Yes!
Hey.
Hey.
All right,
And
very
I will
good.
give the advantage to Zormir.
Okay.
Do you get Blessed Strike on this?
I do.
Okay, so 17 altogether. Nice. And it also shuts off the
Something
regeneration.
ardent.
It's a really nice thing about cleric. A lot of the clerics is it's just the first instance of damage that they add their stuff to.
I believe Jasper is
Yeah.
still under the effects. However, the people around Jasper are going to take their turn to action shake to hypnotize people awake.
That one's failed as. Oh yeah, that one got hit by fuck you, never mind.
Attack. Yep.
Yeah.
Lost condition when you attacked. Unfortunately,
It's fine.
I will count this as using up their turn, so Jasper and Lavender don't get a turn this one, but this will give them a chance to, as Jasper is being shaken awake and kind of taking stock of everything that's just happened, you can see his smug expression drop to a scowling disdain. What do we have here? Professor, are these new arrivals with you?
Well, they ain't with you. That's for the sure. I'll just be glad Alvina's not here.
Seems that burning armor has done something to your voice.
You're lagging, Zormir.
Okay.
You seem to have a reverberation going on there all of a sudden. Must be a fault in your metal.
It might be a fault in Discord by the
It's
sound of it, because you
the
just
heat
happened as
of
well.
the
Yeah.
electricity.
Well, look at this,
No,
though.
probably-
It looks like your friends have brought back our traitor to us. Now, should I surmise that you are the leader of these scoundrels, Professor?
Doctor, get it damn well right.
Ah, Doctor, yes.
Professor some other idiot who got himself blown up.
Well, got in the way of a nuclear bomb.
No, he was already dead when I threw it.
Well,
Here
Doctor,
from the wind.
That makes it all better.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I question what institute you got your medical license from.
Not medical.
I'm not a medical doctor.
Psychiatrist.
Like, Jesus.
It's even worse.
By King
I got
Cole.
it from the internet.
Well, I feel like I already know your answer to this one, but why not, since you've turned the tables somewhat? Let's parlay a little, and I'll give you the same offer I did last time before more needless death happens on both ends. After all, we are now equal partners, are we not? Equal sides. We could cause just as much damage to each other. So, hand over the Drider and we'll call it quits. We'll leave for you to bury your dead and do whatever other things you do up here. And we'll take the traitor into justice so they may have a fair trial before the king.
Give me 1 second. What did you do to the king?
Hell.
I'm asking the Drider. Are they going to respond or not?
I played the 5th.
That's not Alterra law.
It's Shad Altsphere, it might be.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Let's see if they want to tell you.
Haha, I got you.
They have a constitution in this reality. Damn them.
And I'm gonna bump it by another 3 with my last flash.
Yes. Flash them.
17.
Might do it.
Let's see, how'd their voice...
It's old lady.
That's not really something that's easily discussed in the midst of combat.
Oh, it
it's
doesn't
quite-
matter. It
quite
doesn't matter anyway. I was gonna congratulate you and tell you do more. I hate the bastard.
Jasper, you see him like raise his fingers to his nose and squeeze them. Jesus, not Jesus, Coulson, by the king, I know this upland is a disordered wasteland of criminality, but
And this is why we're
really, they bombed an orphanage,
Wow.
and you're supporting this.
If it was vampires, all the more.
It's a bit hard.
But
I'm
all
sorry,
the
what
more
do
for
you
supporting it?
think?
No.
What do you think the Stratson Kingdom is?
That's a bit bad. That's pretty bad, Zombie, not gonna lie.
I don't know. I don't care. I want to kill the bastard.
You don't care
But-
about innocent children that died?
I care if they were actual noids, but if they're just another bunch of your vampire ilk, I don't care.
No, only the chosen are gifted with the gift of eternal life. 99% of the kingdom is noids.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm looking back at the spider.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Zombie. It's like, also,
So I might say aloud, oh, is that what happened to Bastion?
It's like I said, it's a nuanced issue.
Nuance.
also Zombie, I'm saying, it's like, if they're just like,
I'm
it's like,
having-
oh, it's a bit hard.
Oh, okay. I'm having a moral quandary here. On one side, I agree with you that is totally unacceptable.
It was collateral damage that was unintentional.
What were you trying to bomb?
What are you trying to bomb?
A secret research library beneath the orphanage.
What are you
Oh,
think
boy.
this is doing?
Oh
Hiding?
boy.
Yes. The bomb goes through the orphanage underground.
Oh my god.
Now I don't know who's even worse. You guys for hiding a secret lab under somewhere that you know.
Is
For it.
God.
What the hell is wrong with you?
It's not like their parents would miss them. It'd be fine.
Well, hold
Oh
on.
my god, Gwen!
I
Well,
just want to
hold on
point
now.
out that at least my Twitch channel
Right.
does not support this. Gwen's
Yeah,
opinion.
I don't support this.
Right?
Nobody
you
said
said
the
it
laboratory
stuff.
was doing experiments on children. Don't just make that assumption because it's beneath the orphanage.
I'm saying
We never
you're
said
hiding-
that, actually.
I never
Yep.
said that. I'm
That
saying that
sounds like
you're
an admission
hiding.
to me.
You know what? That wasn't what
One
was.
of-
Lab.
One of you said that the children wouldn't mind going missing because they had no parents.
By the bomb, not the
Yes.
experimentation. But now that you've brought it up,
That's-
we hadn't thought of that.
Not being kidnapped from their parents and then their parents being killed.
Did I say you were experimenting on them? No. I said it is a terrible place to hide your secret facility.
I'm not
And
saying what joke. I just
Thinking
thought.
that you're not going to get that destroyed, putting them all in danger as well. Are you idiotic? You're hiding your most precious secrets behind a human shield.
Well, I didn't say it was our most precious secret. It was investigating nutritional effects and how to maximize health.
You mean
Oh,
minimize
okay.
health?
Well, fuck it. Have the spider. I'm done with this.
Ooh.
Well, hold on now. I'm a higher
This is where
ranking
we finish
member.
up till next week.
It's only like 7:30.
But generally,
Yeah,
that's
but
what.
it's a cliffhanger.
I just post because I want to do something.
Yeah.
Also, I want to point out
Moral
that
quandary.
also, but that what I just posted in the Discord is what my brain immediately went to. So I didn't want to say that on stream,
Has he gone?
but
You cut out halfway through that, I think.
Yeah, we heard in the diss.
Discord. That's the
Yeah.
joke that immediately came to mind.
We knew you were going to say Discord, but you got to this and then cut off.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that on stream, but that's the joke that immediately came to mind.
Then why did you whisper the other one to me, Wolfie?
I only whispered to one person this session.
That was even funnier. I got the same whisper.
Okay. I.
Got to it first.
But,
Aha.
I didn't want to mention it.
It's a secret message, guys. God.
okay. Yeah. At this point, Zormir is
Leaving.
Hey, the fact he's agreeing with the juniors.
Junior.
Baby.
Juniors. But he totally agrees. Bombing orphanage, even if it was and if that's what the facility was for, then no, bad, Grandma Razor.
God damn.
Well, we thought it was for something else. We just got the wrong. Like I said, this is a nuanced issue. It's very long to discuss in combat, as like the entire battlefield is just looking back and forth between the parties involved here.
Everybody sits down.
So you've
The point is just floating midair, glowing.
You've endangered more people. These people who trusted me, these Yeti who trust me, to escape punishment for your absolutely heinous crime right now. I actually agree with them, and I wouldn't agree with anything Junior normally says.
No, they're
What?
They're not Junior.
And I know, but
Yeah, but
he
the spawn of
represents
Junior.
Junior right now.
We'll call it even. Just hand me over Junior, and we'll call it even.
Oh, please, that's not even what they're wanting me for. It's because I'm a ranking member in the rebellion.
Oh, there's another rebellion.
I think it's just the same one.
Is it called the Rebellion or is it called
the
something else?
Rebellion or the other one?
There's also the bit
You
of
know,
Dry.
that Lucas
Dark
is
Rebellion,
in.
Light Rebellion, Grey
This-
Rebellion.
Well, this
And
one's
rebellion.
Well, Dried is a
Yeah, but-
monstrosity, so it might be a different rebellion.
There's the one that Lucas is in and the one that we're in.
And the one
which
that this
are
Dried is in.
different.
What kind of... What rebellion?
Against the
What
tyrannical rule of King Cole.
I get he's a prick, but...
What,
Well,
King Cole?
yeah. He harvests the souls of the dying elderly in his kingdom. That's how he
Honestly,
feeds
I'm
and
not-
creates the
Is that such a bad thing?
Yeah.
I mean,
Your own cook arguably does worse.
They're
Your,
gonna kick it shortly.
your cook arguably does worse, but it's still really bad. I just want to point this out, guys. To my understanding
Yes.
of it, it's still really bad.
I just want to point out that Lou's chaotic neutral.
You're all so lucky Alvina's not here.
Alright, I'll do one better then. He turned me into a Drider. It's a little personal.
And she never got better.
He took my arm.
And
my
leg.
teacher.
And your leg.
And you're just fine
and your
with
leg.
him ruling with an iron fist over a kingdom that sacrifices their children to a chance to get into an elite school so they get turned into abominations. He has an army of these things.
Well, I didn't know. It's been a while. I've not seen him since we... Never mind.
Since before we got here. Well,
No, since we
after
got here.
Since we got here.
Yeah.
Like, this is rather turning into a farce at this point. The Cole Dottersons is a prestigious institution that rewards the family members of the graduates with a lifetime guarantee of support from the kingdom. And also all the best opportunities to serve the kingdom in their conquest to make the world a peaceful place where Noise can live a happy, full life. And on their death, they give a little back to support the soldiers who defend the borders. I don't think it's that
What
big a deal.
happens to those that don't get the support of the kingdom?
Oh, shit.
As he says that.
Bareback.
I mean, Jasper fully believes that the kingdom is a noble institution. He is saying this with like the pride of a like graduate Harvard graduate who has joined like the
Patriot
royal
soldier.
militia.
Yeah, Patriot
he is
soldier stuff. Yeah.
fully patriotic towards the kingdom. He truly believes that it's for like the betterment of Noids, which might be the case given the alternative is constant hiding in a cave.
Yeah. To be fair, he can't. From the sounds of it, Junior has made essentially like the Paradise Vampire Kingdom, which is the humanoids aren't treated particularly badly; they are just accepted as food, which is like they're kind of okay, but it's really bad. But
Yeah, if vampires were going to morally exist, yeah, that's how you do it.
yeah. Anyway, back in a sec.
I mean,
Look,
compared
it's
to
not
how
easy to keep
some of us
fighting
grew
off
up, this is okay.
the forces
Had
of
worse.
giants and aberrations and celestials, okay? Especially since the Iron Core outpost has gone nothing but more powerful since they developed those iron suits.
Slow turn to Zormir.
They're on version 5 at this point.
Version 5.
Mark 5.
So yes, we require that our elderly, before they die and give their souls to the celestial realm, which they will then consume to fuel their angelic armies, that they support the Cole Dottersons. I think it's a noble sacrifice. They get to live their life in prosperity.
What if we had something that meant the souls were safe until after they died?
Do you think you could make something like that, Zormir in the point?
We already have them. That's the thing.
Right, you
Yeah,
need the
no,
soul
that
stones
destroys the
that
Oh, sorry.
Abby gave us.
Yeah.
They're for ours.
We have heard rumor of this technology,
Yeah,
but it
okay.
went extinct 100 years ago with the demise of whatever Noid presence was on the surface. It would certainly
And whose fault
be
was
more... Oh, we don't know. We were busy consolidating our kingdom down under.
Okay.
But
Just
what we do know is
I'm
we
back.
try to work that
scorch
out.
the sky.
I'm back.
But it would certainly prevent the loss of souls to accidental death when idiots blow up secret labs under orphanages. In some failed attempt of, it's not a perfect utopia. Yeah, well, get over it. Okay, we're fighting against 3 kingdoms.
No
yeah,
bad
I'm not against
feeling.
this.
Not for nothing. What's your stance on the Monstro Guild at this point?
Greg's ready to join.
Does the Monstro Guild still even exist now?
You've seen members of the Monstro Guild recently, Zormir.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and it's bigger than ever.
Just want to point that out, buddy.
What
But are
the
they-
traitor here doesn't want to say is that we create their kind, particularly to infiltrate the Monstro Guild, so we can both thwart it and keep an eye on it as it goes about its nebulous dealings. Make no mistake, the Monstro
do
Guild
they
are not
consent?
Noid allies.
Well, the Monstro Guild are harassing the people here, and they also recruited some of the children from here as well.
Exactly, it's our belief that they're gearing up for a second attempt at empire formation.
Second.
Why do I get a feeling a worm was involved?
From what our records can surmise, a good couple thousand years ago, they attempted
Oh,
it for the
okay.
first time only they were very quickly squashed. It's actually one of the few times in history where all three of the major factions actually worked together to crush the Monstro Guild. Unfortunately, they also act as a buffers entity against all three, so they were allowed to continue to thrive under close observation.
Interesting. Anyway, that's for another time. Are we okay to just stop fighting for a bit and just...
That comes down
Great.
to the Yetis. Yetis, how are you feeling?
We don't speak common, do we?
Nope.
Nope.
And they kill my parents.
Mm.
Yep. Soba, it's your turn. What would you like to do? Soba is nowhere to be seen.
Sober was Sober Lou?
I think it was
Oh.
back.
Nope, sober is me.
Okay. It's your turn.
Every time.
Right, so I was muted.
Fair.
So Sober just got healed, so he's gonna stand up. Go over to this guy. Try do his chilling gaze. Once the sheet refreshes. Come on. There we go. So, DC 13 on the gaze.
Yep, 17 to succeed.
Fair enough. So, how's that? And garlic steak.
Steak.
Miss. And again. Crit. Dead.
You actually got crit. Fuck yeah! Oh yeah, he's rolling to crit. He's rolling to straight to Chris.
Yeah.
Another one back to death.
A critical miss and a critical hit.
Yep, the duality of Sober.
These...
roll 20 glitched out for a second then.
Yeah.
The spawn group 3 is going to load and aim their weapons at Soba, but Jasper is actually going to hold them off. Zormir, it is your turn. Jasper will not be continuing the fight, even though a vampire spawn just died behind you. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna try my best in the little broken Yeti I've got to try and de-escalate and try and get them to stop fighting, and they'll leave.
All right, make me an intelligence check to see how well you convey this message.
All right. 13.
13. I'll let the other Yetis decide how well that successfully translates.
One moment.
The ragey one might not be convinced very easily.
I don't understand it.
Negative one as well.
Yep.
Orzo, it is
Yes,
your turn.
I get what you're saying, but I don't agree. so
I
not
don't
this
register it. Is my one? Is his thoughts? He doesn't quite get it because he's too just pissed off.
We're going to come back to Zormir in a second. We're just going to quickly see what the Yetis are doing to see if you understand, or if they've understood you or not. Orzo, have you understood the message, or are you going to continue fighting?
I am going to be staring at Zormir and then just try to make my way up to get the Elder Yeti. Is my plan.
That makes sense.
Mm.
And then try and keep in eye contact with, come with me.
You're not doing obviously hostile movements. You're just moving up. Yeah.
Just trying to get the Elder Yeti.
Could be going over to shake your hands in peace.
That's fair.
I'm sorry.
Udon, what are you doing?
Where's the nearest vampire?
Oh, it's hilariously far away.
Yeah.
Up, I guess there is 2.
Give me those ones, yeah.
It's like 20, 30 feet.
He's got 40-foot move and climb, so I can get. How tall is this cliff?
I think it was one of the bigger ones, so about 30 foot.
Okay, he's gonna have to dash, but he's gonna get up there, basically.
Okay.
So he can't make a thing, but
Ragu, it is your turn. Are you going to continue fighting or not? Have you understood Zormir's message?
No.
Rebel.
No, as in you didn't understand, or no, you're gonna keep fighting?
no.
No.
Statement. Didn't understand, and I'm not continuing fighting.
I'm gonna keep on fighting because I didn't understand what Zormir said.
Fair.
So yes, I am also gonna go up to unnamed spawn too.
All right, you're gonna dash up.
Yeah.
Zormir, it doesn't look like anyone is any of the Yetis are listening to you. What about Fusili? Fusili, did you understand Zormir?
Understood, but doesn't agree. So I was going to try and take the crossbow off the corpse of the pile of ash in front of me.
Of the powder.
Yep. Yeah, you do so with just an object interaction.
And is it going to be easy to load a slither of steak into a crossbow?
Give me an intelligence check to see if you can easily work it out. It won't be that high. A DC, you've got a plus. You got a negative
You know
one.
what? That's what my
-1,
check
yeah.
was. That's what my check was. It was a flat intelligence check. Still smarter than Albina, hilariously.
Yeah.
Well, you understand the premise. Thingy it back, put the wood in. You think you can figure it out. It's a positive success. And you are just putting the wooden stake in. Obviously, you only get the one attack with the heavy crossbow because as a loading property.
Okay. In that case, if I can, I would
You
like to
can.
fire. I would like to fire it at unnamed spawn too.
All right, go ahead and roll me. This will be a dexterity attack roll.
With proficiency.
It's a simple weapon, I believe, heavy crossbow.
Well,
Actually,
you need
no,
to
it's
nat
simple
20 anyway, so I don't think proficiency is
Yeah.
going to matter. So we're going to go with no, just because it is a. I'm pretty sure it's a martial weapon.
Oh, is it? Yeah, simple in Pathfinder. It's simple in Pathfinder.
Yeah, it's a martial weapon.
No. Okay.
Unfortunately, while you fire it, it goes wide and just strikes against the cliffside itself.
That is an attack. There's an overtly aggressive action.
Which returns us to Zormir. Just to play out this little Yeti scene as the rest of the party is watching this. Zormir, the rest of the Yetis don't seem to be giving up, either because they may not have understood you, or maybe they did and they just, the sight of all their dead brethren has fueled them on. This is clearly personal for some of them. Especially that one that keeps raging and stabbing everyone at 20. What would you like to do, Zormir? Where's this has very quickly gotten very messy for you.
Well, it feels like he might have got through to Orzo, because at least he's trying to recover the elder, at least.
You've gotten one.
Now it's a good chance that with your party here, you probably could come out victorious. You've gotten worse odds, but probably not without the Yetis dying.
Yeah.
Because they're all
What's
in
he
like
gonna
11
do
hit points, and I will just kill them while they're unconscious.
Yep.
So, do you trust their own agency to make their choices, even if it means their death in the pursuit of vengeance? Or will you try and talk them down, even if it means some uncomfortable just having to let vengeance slide?
And can you sleep at night knowing this?
I will
Use
quickly.
the sleep spell.
I'll quickly turn around towards Gwent and say, "Is there anything you can do?" And I will try my best with what I have and try again to de-escalate.
What
I
do
have-
you want me to do?
Cast time stop.
Either point has calm emotions that works on monsters.
Uh,
How
Yeah, but
many,
who are
though?
you gonna cast
only one at a time, but I can,
can,
start.
it's more, can they bring them back? Any of the dead back, or is it just a?
I've
How
got
many
a
times can you revive?
I've got a suspicious feeling that the two Yetis who've been dead for quite a while and are in a burning building probably aren't coming back.
Yeah.
We might need a higher tier resurrection spell for that, which we don't have.
Magic.
I think
thought
Udon-
he's
Would
dead.
true resurrection even do that?
It would, True Resurrection, because True Resurrection can bring back from an atom. I think
But
True
only
Resurrection can bring
one.
back from a soul, but only one, yeah.
Mm.
And both of his
Who did-
parents are dead. I think
Who
Udon's...
did Udon prefer, his mother
So
or father?
yeah.
He can't pick, they're his parents!
So I can calm emotions, Udon.
If you've got something to try and... I will save my talking along with the point for when he goes for his calm emotions and hope that Orzo is going to continue doing what he's doing and just getting the chief out of there and agreeing with Jasper to hold... try and hold hostilities. So, yeah, I'm going to... If point saying that they can calm emotions, I will try again with what broken Yeti I know once he's calmed
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
emotions.
I'll calm emotions, Udon.
You effectively
Oh,
hold
hang on.
action. Wait, Udon?
Oh, hang on. Calm emotions is AOE.
Ooh.
It's a 20-foot radius sphere.
If you can get the two of them.
Oh,
You get
Yeah.
those two at least.
So if
I
I,
didn't realize it was an AoE.
I forgot it was an
Okay,
AoE. I think I didn't know, but it's been
I'm
a
just
while.
seeing if I can
thought
buff
it
it up.
was touch.
No, that's Charm Person. It's touch, I believe.
It's concentration, so
Yeah.
yeah. It's a 20-foot radius sphere.
Somebody nudged the point.
Mm.
If you cast about here, it should catch Soba, Udon, and Ragu.
Which are the three
Let's
that
do
are,
that.
like, really getting at it.
Yeah, and Fuzili now has a crossbow, so good luck.
Yeah.
They tried to kill me twice.
I
They're
mean,
just on the
you can draw shapes now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Ooh.
that.
Yeah, so if you like shift over just slightly.
You move it
Shift over
like...
by one left.
Yeah, left and down a bit. Yeah, I will.
And that hits.
Yeah, I'll
I
say
will
that, I'll
do
say
that.
that catches all of them.
So they all need
Okay.
to make a Charisma saving throw.
The Suba, Ragu, and
Ragu
Udon.
takes a step back.
Also Orzo, I guess. Although Orzo seems
Yeah.
pretty calm, and I guess Zormir, because it might actually impact them if they get angry in a second.
Is it a save against it, or is it just a...
Charisma save.
We don't have proficiency in the save, so it's just -2.
Because fuck you and Sod off need to make that as well.
Hang on. Yeah, no, I don't
Calm-
get to choose who it
Yeah,
affects.
Calm
so it's
Motions,
everyone.
Calm Motions is a
that's-
blanket one.
Sober
It-
fails.
It's DC 17, so
Yeah.
What are we?
Wow.
What are we rolling?
Christmas save.
Charisma save against calm emotions.
Fuck you fails.
Fuck you, Craig.
fuck you. Just feels so chill just looking at the fire.
Yeah.
Zormir fails.
It's a D20 -2, right?
Yeah, you failed as well.
Yep, so 16 is a fail.
Yeah. Because I got a 2, which means I got 0.
Don't
Why can this
believe-
never? Why can this not be this effective against
In
actual
combat.
enemies? Yeah.
Also the vampire, I guess. Like a couple
Yeah.
of vampires have to make it as well.
Are there any alive in the area? Oh, I guess
Yeah, there's
the
that one. There's the one that we're surrounding at very least.
Number
Sod
2
off
needs
got
to
a yeah. Sod off got a 12.
Yep. Sodoff is also chill.
Which is weird for a fire elemental.
Yeah.
No, vampire also fails.
Everyone, calm down.
He's went from a nice
Calm
red
down,
hot
calm
to
down,
a
calm
nice chill blue.
Blue is
How about
hot-
we all
blue
just
is
chill
hot-
out and talk about this?
It's actually the other way round. Blue is hotter than orange.
It is, yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
It'd be like
Blue
fluffier
looks
orange.
a
It
bit
could,
more
it could
chill.
pale red, I think, honestly. Probably a chilling out fire elemental.
Orange is the coldest flame.
All right.
Yeah, because you don't want to be white.
Well, it could get very like yellowy or
White
reddy. Is also really one. You can pass your hand to a red flame usually.
You
All
don't
right,
wanna-
so I believe all the hot-headed characters have been calmed.
Apart from Fuzzy. Apart from my own character,
Fuzzy's
which
gonna
is
go on a
weird.
killing spree.
I'm sure someone can grab the weapon off them or...
Yeah,
or-
Fuzzy's
He's gonna
gonna keep
fuck
attempting to
everybody
shoot
up.
people.
Which he's just really bad at it, so it looks like he's
Yep.
just trying to learn.
Just actually like keep springing the thing out as you're trying to load it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Damn you.
All right, as everything comes to a slow and a calm, we effectively temporarily come out of initiative. Zormir, how would you like to follow through in the scene? What would you like to do?
How would you de-escalate this?
You have Jasper's full attention.
I'm kind of agreeing with Jasper. I'm gonna give up the Drider because at this point, I would rather save this settlement and hope that they actually go through with trying to counteract the Monstro Guild than continue to let someone that I believe is ill-informed in their actions, but I agree they don't like Junior. So he's going to try and if the Yetis aren't continuing to do anything hostile, just negotiate with Jasper.
So you're gonna let the people that murdered our families go? That's the idea?
But convince them that they need to pay reparations for killing these people as well by...
And what reparations would Junior make to you for your mentor? To stop you going after him?
They can't really bring back the dead, can they? Like, why is that one over there crying?
That one's crying because that's their parents.
You don't actually know why.
Or something. The family member of some kind. This is a whole community of people that grew out of one deed.
Yeah, you can only presume it must be family.
Yeah.
A deed I'd done in the past.
Close.
What did you do?
Well, you know how you were off away fighting? I got lost in caves and had an encounter with a Yeti.
We've had this conversation.
And ended up trying to save their life as we were both getting caved in on. And then we ended up into fighting gods and all this, you know, all this.
Yeah.
How the hell did we end up in the future? What the hell's going on?
There's a weird time dragon. I got really old and melting.
Big fuck off.
That's something to discuss later.
Oh yeah.
Let's just say a pillar is involved.
Okay.
Another one.
Another one.
Zormir just face palms.
Yeah.
Not again.
The point made another pillar.
I don't like the dark flames
My first
appearing
one.
back there, by the way.
What would...
What? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't know what's going on there.
What
know
the
that.
fuck was that?
The shadow monster has come for you.
I'm about to say, what's Alvina doing? What has happened to her when she's been gone?
But what repercussions will you do to ensure this doesn't happen to these people again? How will you protect them from the Monstro Guild as you say you are?
I think it's to Jasper.
Yes.
Jasper looks, assuming that you guys have all kind of come down to the bottom, the floor at this point. Jasper looks at you. Against these particular people, no, we protect the Noids in our kingdom against them. I suppose if we made them a vassal state, they would have our protection. We could post Cole Dotterson agents along the entries to the mountainside. We are heading up north anyway, having unified the under Salvos.
And the king would be fine with this.
What a outpost that is able to provide raw resources so as we build and continue our expansion surface side. Yes, I feel like
And
the king would...
sanctuary for all those Noids.
What's going on with
What
you?
noise?
Why you look blue right now?
It's complicated.
Why is Lou's voice coming out of Point's mouth? I think is
Yeah.
the description, really, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll
It's a
discuss
long
that later.
story later when there's like, time.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got nothing but time. That's the thing. But not right now. Yeah.
Fine. Let us. We need to regroup with Alvina. Apparently, where's she gone to?
She disappeared from the car, and
There was a
she
God
dragon.
knows where she's gone or when she's gone.
Gwent spotted that she was swimming through lava to get keep up with you guys, and then that was the last thing I think he spotted.
It'll be here eventually. It's fine.
I reckon she'll shut up about now.
Speaking of which, Alvina, give me a survival check.
Fails it. So, okay, she's not turning up.
A while.
Okay, hold
Oh, damn.
Okay then. 1 second. Let's just finish something up. But as you're traveling through the cavern side, you eventually manage to find a place to rest, and you get a short rest.
Ooh, yay. I'm basically just going to spend a bunch of hit die to heal up and get my abilities back as the main bit for it.
I did that in the last short rest.
Yeah. I got that back.
But as you're traveling around, you haven't been able to find any trace of
the car.
off the car or anything, or where they may have gone. But eventually, like 2-3 hours into your journey, you do eventually stumble across what appears to be a village. Just random encounter as you're coming through the caverns.
Is it a village full of people?
It is a village full of people, as the DM very quickly finishes up this map.
This is the village that Lou went to, but nobody was there.
Oh! I'm in the past!
You look down, and there are Yetis just going about their life in this
We've got a live Yeti.
beautiful, this beautiful,
Healthy.
peaceful.
I could understand like
Less
dead
LD Yeti! Less LD Yeti!
What? So like
Oh.
middle-aged?
No, he's still old, he's just not quite as old.
Yeah.
I'm
It's like
Yeah, I mean, middle-aged is like 50.
Younger don't.
Yeah, I did see the younger now.
Ragu.
Yeti parent, Yeti parent.
Oh God's sake.
Fuzzy
Oh.
hasn't been born yet.
Yeah. Alvina's
We,
literally
we
look like...
still have innocent Yetis.
Alvina's literally look like... I mean, they're definitely Yetis. This is definitely a village, but it just looked like it was attacked. I must be the wrong one. Maybe they'll know! Maybe they'll know where the other Yeti village is.
Wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff later, and there's a second statue.
There might be, actually.
There's enough statues, enough pillars.
Elder's son. Oh, it's that one!
Elder son?
Yeah, it's the one that's now evil.
So
As you're glancing down at this, you hear the shuffle of rocks, and glance up as hiding behind a little boulder is a
yeah.
probably like 8 to 12-year-old, I don't know, somewhere, and a very young adolescent Yeti who is peeking over at you with these wide eyes staring at you, and kind of like startles a little bit as you glance at him. What would you like to do, Alvina?
Oh, well, she'll try and remember the best, Yeti she can remember from it, and goes, Oh, hi there. Really sorry. Looking for a Yeti village that's been under attack by some vampires, apparently. And
Yeah.
maybe you'll see this person. I'll give a rough description of Zormir.
Kind of tilts his
Young
head
man with
at you.
Metal cow.
And back in Yeti that you're able to understand, he questions a couple things like vampire.
Oh, humanoid, smells
you-
bad.
Are you a hairless Yeti?
No, I'm an elf.
What's an elf? and who's under attack? And we're not under attack, and that sounds like the metal man that saved my dad, and
Oh.
why don't you have hair? And also, what are you doing up here? But also, where's your hair?
Well, it's here.
I got
And
burned badly.
Alvina legitimately just does the, like, hair flick thing that you see in, like, a shampoo commercial.
Because
you're-
you're worth it.
With all the fiery
Oh.
red.
Are you sick? All your hair is like on itself on one side of you.
And it's on
my
fire.
God,
And it's
Alvina's
on fire.
Alvina's
no.
got alopecia.
Maybe do you need help? Maybe I should get someone to help you. But also, why have I never seen you before? Who are you? And what's that big weapon you're wielding?
Which one, the hammer or the sword?
Both. Can I play with one? And where do I get one? And do you think I could lift it? And also, hi.
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 You can't have one of these, but
Oh. Well, why not?
because they're mine. But you can
But
have.
why? Why are they yours?
Oh my god, it's
Oh, because they're mine.
Okay, why?
And so we teach the
Because
child
they're
about
mine.
capitalism.
Yeah, because they're mine. No, it's not even that. Alvina's just thought of why does she have them? Because they're mine. That's her entire thought process of why she has them. It's not as
Well,
complicated. You can have
can I
this.
have one?
No, you can have this though. I give him the giant-sized obsidian iron dagger.
Obsidian iron dagger.
Size of a
Giant
giant.
size.
Yeah, it's from a giant, which I think you said it counts as like a short sword or something, because I can't remember exactly, but it's a big knife.
-1 to lift it.
He got -1. Probably doesn't lift it.
Eh,
It's fine. You'll grow into it. You'll grow into it.
Okay.
The GM has
Just keep
created
it. Just keep it safe. And I'll...
Okay.
Mindy.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
No, don't have to keep it secret. Just keep it safe, and you'll grow into it in no time. Like I remember a friend of mine, and I literally will. What was his name? What was the Yeti friend of mine called?
Greg.
Kragunk. Kragunk. He was huge. He could lift that easily. So I'm sure you'll get there in a couple of years.
Oh yeah, some of our mightiest warriors are that big.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you doing here? What brings you to our village? Are you here to trade?
I mean, I can, but I'm looking for the cowman that saved your dad.
Oh, we've not seen him in since my dad was a young dad.
I guess he's in a different village. Is there another like, village nearby? Because he says he was at a Yeti village, and they were under attack, so they're in need of help, I guess.
I don't know any other village.
What you...
This is the only village, I think.
Hmm.
We're not under attack, I hope.
Yeah, it doesn't look
You
like
just see him
it.
like looking out, peering, worried.
Yeah, I peer with her. It's like, doesn't look like it. Yeah.
Maybe you should speak to my dad. He might know.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Okay, follow me.
Okay.
He starts hopping down the stairs.
Yeah, I go with.
Hopping down.
I also, yes, very aware I have armed probably a essentially future villain in this game.
He comes across young Ragu. Ragu, what are you up to as a child at this point, or whatever age you are? Because I don't actually know what your character age is.
Neither do I.
I'm assume we're all like the slightly older ones of like our Yeti group. Like we've got like a few years on the others who are like babies or something at the moment.
It'd be something to do with fishing.
You'd be
Either,
a young
like,
20-year-old
tying
learning to
flies
fish.
Or getting prepared for a fishing trip, sharpening the harpoon or something like that.
Oh, well, Ragu, how was your fishing? Oh, I made a new friend. What's your name, new friend?
Alvina Eleanor, and she'll do like a very flourishy bow that she normally does.
What? You're not giving your full title?
No, she doesn't give a full title.
Ragu, this is Alwina.
Oh, hello, Alvina, and waves.
Howdy. She give a big wave back. This is
Okay,
the...
gotta take my dad down.
So
I'll
why
be
are you
ja-
here?
Oh, I'm looking for a Yeti village that's apparently under attack, and a friend of mine called Zome, like Cowman.
Oh wait,
Oh,
Alvina,
tell me,
I
yeah.
got to introduce you to Udon. They're my best friends.
Yeah.
They have great parents. Their parents always spoil me.
They're the cooks, so yeah, he's cooking at the moment. 100% certainty he's
They make
cooking.
the best stews. Uda, this is my friend Alwina. I tell them about your latest stew.
Ooh. Is it? Yeah, it's this and this. I'm not very good at it yet, but I think if I add this type of fish to it, it'll be a lot better. Just you wait. It'll be ready soon. You've got to have some.
You just see
Shouts
like
over a ragu. It's like, catch some of these fish.
Yeah,
you
probably.
just see one parent chopping in the background, the other like sorting ingredients. They both just look over with the fondest expression on their faces, just staring with a twinkle in their eye over at young Udon.
Yep.
And then Alvina drilling over the soup.
And she's like, "Oh, you've got to let me try some of this when we get it done." When it's done, I'm really looking
Like, I
forward.
love food.
Yeah, I just love food.
But
Is
I
it-
got a friend who makes a really good stew. He won a competition with it.
Don't remember.
Hey, I got to introduce you to Orzo. Orzo, what's your whole thing again?
He's the cult member. He's the cult member. He's the weird
Loves-
kid. He's the weird kid.
Is the Zormir statue here?
It's outside the town,
No,
right?
it's out in the corridors.
You're drawing a picture, aren't you? You're drawing a picture of it.
I'm drawing a picture
I
of
thought he was going to
the
grab
Zormir
Alvina's hand. It's like, come with me.
and like a little also like playing together. Is the plan.
Oh, that's him, yeah. That's him. That's what I'm looking for.
Good likeness as well.
That's a really good
You
picture
know
of him.
God?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a friend of mine.
Alvina knows God.
Yeah, he's a friend of mine. He's called Dr. Zormir.
You're friends with God.
You're my new best friend now.
Jaw hits the
Tell me,
ground.
tell me, does he like sandwiches?
Yes, he likes... Oh, what was it? He likes cucumber sandwiches. If you've got any of them, he
my
loves
God.
them. He always asks me to make them. Actually, wait a minute. This is evidently a fanboy. I've dealt with these. I know how to deal with this. One moment. I'm sure I
Yeah,
have
but
some...
you turn them into your.
No, I'm.
fans.
No, here's the bit. I'm sure I have something I've looted from Zormir's room at some point.
These are his
Yeah, that
pajamas.
fuck you is stolen from you.
This is his toothbrush.
You've stolen my.
This is his
my-
wallet.
This
You've
is
stolen
what.
my horn file or something.
Yeah, I'll give him some inane thing that I will have nicked off of Zombie. Like, I can't think of anything offhand, but it would just be so. Oh yeah, this is his. You can have it if you like. I don't really need it.
It was a file for.
Hoof
sharpening
file or something.
His horns are just getting longer and longer as the days go on. He
Yeah,
can't
I
grind
nicked
them
it.
down.
I nicked it as a prank and then forgot to give it back. It's been like 3 months. Yeah.
The best
wait,
kind of
it's in my
prank.
pocket.
But yeah, this is his
How did
hoard
they get
file.
there?
Oh yeah, I should have given that back. Oh well, he won't care. And then he just give it. This belongs to him.
Can I touch it?
You can have it.
You
Here you
just
go.
killed him now, Al. Are you happy?
Yeah, yeah. Alvina is
You
breaking.
killed a little kid.
No, it just makes.
Eyes fixed on the file, nothing else. Just.
Yeah. I had. She hands it to you.
Eyes big as anything.
Because plates.
It's like.
You're giving him what, as far as he's concerned, a divine artifact.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, oh yeah, and this is God stuff. Enjoy. Like, what the-
To be fair, if there's anyone that I think a lot of people would be like, yep, this person could hand over just a god's stuff and I wouldn't bat an eyelid, it's someone who looks like Alvina to these people who've never seen an elf before. This might be their
Friends
new.
and family are going to be so jealous.
This might be their new baseline for what an elf is, which is even funnier.
Especially considering they've only just barely established what an elf is.
They haven't.
You just didn't. That's why Orza's so enamored with me.
Oh
You
my god,
inspired
Alvina's
his
gonna become the
passion
new
even
god.
further. You
No,
inspired
he-
his passion to be even further because he has God's item.
He has an item
Slightly
artifact.
less of a god
He's
than
decided-
Zormir is.
No, he's decided that this is another god, clearly.
Yeah.
But his god is Zormir. So
Yeah.
this is a
Well,
friend.
Her god is Zormir.
Friendly God.
Is it also a dude?
Oh, no, I thought you were meaning you, because I was meaning Alvina is going to be a god now.
Yeah, she's gonna be a different god. Like it's
But
it's like
slightly lower than
no, could just
Zormir
it's
is.
just different god. It's someone else's god, I'm sure.
Yeah, there's got to be more than one.
Yeah, it makes sense, right?
Like,
I mean, some cultures there's more than one.
never described you, but gods don't often talk about other gods as well. So
Yeah. It's like, never described you, but if you had to guess what a god would look like, that's pretty apt, right? Doesn't look like anything you've ever seen before, even slightly.
plus got stuff now.
Yeah, and has stuff.
Elwina, come on. I ain't like that. Oh, I see my dad. He's over there.
Okay. I see a bunch of gnolls.
You do. As you come into around the corner, you get line of sight. You can see the elder appears to be discussing things with a pack of gnolls near one of the entrances to the cavern. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Want to just check my eyes? I don't think. I'm not checking anything like minute seeing here, am I? So.
Do you have to be in a certain range for that, or is that just seeing fine details?
100 feet.
Then technically it's to spot details of the gnoll, so I'll allow it.
Okay. 20.
Cool. You notice that they are all wearing the uniform of the Monstro Guild.
Oh, fair enough. Alvina doesn't particularly like the Monstro Guild, but she's not had like the worst dealings while talking to them before, so she can at least be like not hostile or anyway.
I mean, she can feign it.
Well, she talked to the worm and he seemed alright, to be honest, so.
He actually was nice.
Come see my friend Alwina. I made a new friend. Yeah, they kind of glances over at all of you with like a quizzical look on their face. They turn back and say something to the gnoll as they go into their own like little discussion group, and the elder comes over. The son runs up, and the father, the elder, picks him up with a loving embrace and scruffles his hair as he glances over to you, just cradling his son in one arm.
Good kid you got there.
Alvina, was it?
Yep.
I can't help but notice you're not a Yeti, but you speak of a Yeti tongue.
Oh, I had a old friend when I was growing up called Kragunk. He taught me some bits and pieces.
I've not ever met a Yeti outside of our village, not for... Ooh, I think I was a child during the last immigration. That was the last time I ever saw a large number of us. It has been trying times. I mean, better in the last couple decades, but
He was...
What?
But it was more of an ice yeti and like pale white fur. You've all got like
You
grey
also
hair, so
might
might be just a
wanna
different type.
mention that you're not a local.
I have heard stories of others of our kind. I've never gotten the experience or the privilege myself. What brings you to our village?
Oh, I'm looking for a friend of mine who apparently saved your life a while back. He's called Zormir.
Oh,
you may
must
know him as God.
must mean the lifesaver. Yes.
Yeah, he did say he saved you. Gave you some rations, I think you mentioned.
I mean, it has been so long since then. While some have taken to deifying the individual, I myself have no misconceptions of that. They must be long past by now, or at least much more elderly.
Well, a bunch of time things have been happening. I won't get into details because I don't understand them. But...
He kind of glance back over his shoulder at the gnolls, being momentarily distracted before he looks back at you.
But yeah, he said that there was a Yeti village that was under attack by a bunch of vampires.
Vampires. This
Oh.
word is not familiar to me.
Like humanoids, but undead, smell terrible, have big teeth, and
Big pointy teeth.
That does
Thank God.
describe an awful lot of creatures.
they look more humanoid-esque. I give a
Very
rough
well.
description of Junior, at least.
We will keep an eye out, but we've not
Yeah.
encountered any such creatures in our raiding, or that would be raiding, be hunting, would be hunting
parties.
parties.
Yeah. Well, he said there was a Yeti village currently under attack, so I'm really looking for him.
I see. I wish I could be more help. He kind of glances back over his shoulder at the gnolls and Thorgam coming back to you. But unfortunately, I've not seen the individual you're looking for, and since he saved my life as a young man.
Darn. Must be a different Yeti village.
But you're welcome to stay and wait. If you'd like, we can provide you a place to sleep and provisions. And who knows, maybe this individual will show up in time.
Oh,
God, you are sleeping in that.
it might be. It might be.
A slightly older Alvina going, where you been?
Well, I promised Udon over there at
You were
least that I
supposed to
didn't
be
try this
back
thing, so I'm
here.
more than happy to wait a little bit at least. If he doesn't show up face, I'll go and have a look around, see if I can find him as well. So yeah, more than help, more than willing to accept some hospitality. Is everything okay with the gnolls over there?
Yes and no, I suppose. It seems their tribe has decided to align with the Monstro Guild. We assumed it would be time, but it's becoming harder and harder to resist their offers, especially with the destruction still spreading from the Iron Core mountain outpost that was destroyed by the Celestials. Radiation levels have been increasingly creating more dangerous monsters.
Oh, Iron Core was destroyed.
There are outposts in the mountain. They had a mining outpost out here to
Ah,
extract more minerals for their Iron Legion.
Oh, the Robo people. Yeah, I heard about that.
And the radiation is like affecting everybody.
We're seeing more and more dangerous monsters mutating and gaining strength. It's becoming more dangerous for our hunting parties, and the Monstro Guild is being able to offer us better weapons to deal with it. But I'm cautious as to how far it will go. If even the gnolls, who are fiercely independent, have decided to align with them, we may be coming to the end of small independent factions. Is a shame, but there is no more room for a quiet life, I'm afraid.
It's always the way, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Monster Guild personally. Not necessarily the most hostile, but a friend of mine really doesn't like them, so I'm obliged not to be a fan.
What you're saying is you're
Understandable.
indifferent to them.
It's clear there is always more to the ask than they let on or you start with. At first it's weapon supplies and you're handing over minerals and resources, but I doubt it will stay that way. But still, what choice do we have with monsters getting more powerful, and we can't afford to stay in this mountain undefended, and leaving it would require us to go against either the Iron Legion of the Giants or the Celestial Armada that has come to orbit.
Well, one thing that I can definitely attest helps, and at least will give you a bit of security. Have you tried getting some of the, like, not intelligent monsters and, like, taming them? Like, keeping them as pets?
We've considered the likes of critters and such, but unfortunately we don't have the knowledge to do such a thing as that. And as I said, the monsters have become more agitated. It's become more difficult with the spread of the radiation.
Well, you need to start small and just work up. Here's what you did. And Alvina will go into a big, like, chat on it. It's like...
You start off with blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
As you start, the elder like holds up his hand. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but I must finish this negotiation with the gnolls for weapons.
Yeah, sure. Do you mind if I listen it?
If you would,
I'll
if
be
you
very
would,
quiet.
I'll be quiet.
If you would like, I could probably pass it off as a interested trader or something.
Alvina needs
Yes.
to know negotiating skills.
Hairball, why don't you go run off with your friends and I'll see you for supper.
Did you say hairball?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
hairball. Swiftball. I get it.
Oh, I want to watch you and Alwina do negotiation stuff. Trust me, you don't. It's very. You want to listen to trade negotiate. You remember the last time you sat in, right? You want to listen to just money and numbers. Oh, I don't like numbers.
I
Smart
know your pain.
Well, I don't think we need trade. Trade is overrated, if you ask me. We're good enough by ourselves.
Yeah.
We don't need the help of the monster guild.
He's got a point.
Alright, bye, Alwina. Have fun.
See ya. Good kid, that.
Yes, he makes it all worth it.
I get it. I've got a bunch of younger siblings, and they're all absolutely adorable. So.
No, it's lovely now.
Yeah,
Let's see if
when
we
was the
can
last
strike
time
a
you saw
good
them?
bargain with these gnolls then.
Mhm.
And as you goes over, well, we're gonna cut there because nobody wants to watch a trade negotiation.
Yep.
No.
But you negotiate with the gnolls. The etc. stuff happens. Who knows? Let's go back to the depressing future.
Yep.
That some people can't seem to leave.
There is actually the
Just
very
saying.
entertaining part of Alvina might actually just age like 5 years and could actually be. Wouldn't really change
Yeah, sure.
much.
5 years. That's definitely how. As we look around at what was once children or early 20-year-olds, as they are now in their 40s and
There is
50s.
a brand new adult.
Yeah, like 5 years as far as Elf's
To
concerned.
Alvina, that is 5 years.
Yeah.
She can't count.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. To Alvina, that is 5 years. So go, yeah. 13, 40,
Comes out
5
the
years.
next day. Oh, this is the fight I was supposed to be involved in.
Oh yeah! Am I late for the party, guy?
No, you are just in time.
But why are there two Grandma Razors? Grandma Razor's gonna look over at Gwen. With just what do you think my chances are if I bolt for it right now?
0.
I mean, he could just stop the car if he wanted to.
Alright, but you see, I don't want. They're gonna execute me if they bring me back. And I really don't want to be executed. You understand, right?
Something that's not on my bucket list.
You have to understand that we didn't intentionally even go there to explode anything. We were fighting and the power fuse got undone and apparently set off some chemicals. We really couldn't. Are you
die?
Why?
Insight.
I would assume so. Are you telling me that you've never caused an explosion that's accidentally taken out some civilians?
Yes.
She really doesn't know, Gwen.
I can say
That's
that.
going to explode.
Absolutely.
I'm nowhere near it.
Okay, well, follow-up question. If I exit the car and start running, am I going to have to kill you first?
No.
You
Because
could...
as much as I don't agree with the orphan killing, I'm also not that fussed about the vampires either. So, frankly, I'm going to get out of the car.
What?
And
Great.
what happens to the car and yourself?
Great, you could just go, just as your reminder, you know the elf we left behind? She wouldn't be happy.
Yeah, I would say if you see them, tell her you're on the way to do something for Zolmir, and then that's it. But I'm going to get out of the car now and, hey, you know what looks weird? Something over that way. And I'm just going to walk over this way. Just away, like, da, 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 da.
Oh, where?
Like, oh, good. Steep steps to climb down. Good. My favorite.
Like I just got something real quick. Okay. As suddenly there's a large clanging sound as
Crash.
Grandma Razor fails to stealth away from the car. And as you all glance up, you can see that there's a Drider just legging it down the tunnels.
But +9.
Yeah, they are a Drider. They're supposed to be really good at stealth.
+9.
That's
You
what
rolled
I'm
a-
saying.
I feel like I'll give him a badge because nobody was expecting them to run for it.
Yeah,
Let's
only
find
Gwent
out.
who doesn't
Gwen
care.
was.
Oh, there you go.
Gwen also doesn't
Right, but
care.
that's why Gwent's the only one who has a high enough passive to potentially see this.
But how much does Gwen care?
Not
All
at
right,
all.
22. That's why she was asking if Gwent would be a
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah. My passive is 23 anyway, so.
Yeah. You just see out the corner of your eye that Drider fucking legging it down the corridor. As Jasper kind of looks over at Zormer. So, do we have a deal? You give me the Drider and we leave and getting to I don't know. We can leave some heavy crossbows behind or something if it makes you feel better.
Deal. Turns around to look. Well, Gwen, bring. What the?
The Drider's just nowhere to be seen.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Like, just trying to walk down the streets, like,
Gwen.
bring what to who? I'm trying to look after the injured people here.
I'm
Oh,
doctoring.
And there's a
People
lot
are
of injured
sick
people
and
here.
God.
a
Okay.
little bit upset.
Old Dotterson, move out. His vampires just start jumping and fucking running like a crazy zombie pack towards the cliffside.
Are they all going?
All of them but Jasper and Lavender, who is going to stay behind to talk to Zormir about something.
Okay.
Okay. Oh,
I
my-
would just
And
like to-
also, the dead ones are technically Ash, so I don't know. If anybody wants vampire Ash, you can go collect some.
Alvina
Yep.
would, but she's not here.
What
But
kind
she would
of
actually be very
reagent
much
are
there.
they, used for?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab 2 portions of vampire.
Oh yeah,
One-
this one
one
might
for
be
myself,
tricky.
One because I know Alvina will want one.
This third one might be a bit tricky to get.
Mix it in with all the other Ash.
Yeah.
Uh,
Thank you, Point.
Yeah.
I've got
Look
some
at all these
ideas.
unnamed spawn. Look at them go. Look at them go. And they're gone. I'm just gonna get rid of these because you can't really see them now. They're Ash.
They're in a bag.
They've been baggied.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes. So I'm
And
adding
you
in
never
two
got the
times
chance to
baggy of
use them.
vampire ash.
2 times bag of vampire dust.
Well then, Doctor, it seems that our agreement has come to a conclusion. But I must say, you know, the Kingdom of Stradson is always looking for prominent artificers at our academy. And from what it sounds like, it's been a long time since you had this whatever deal you have with the king. Quite frankly, I don't care. But
Trust
why
me,
waste such talented
don't-
resource?
You don't want me near the king. I will leave it
Oh.
at that.
Even if the king has brought prosperity to Noid races of the Undersalvos,
It's very personal.
it's just that they didn't really have a kind of deal.
come, Doctor, are you really that emotional that you can't put let bygones be bygones? Here, I thought that you were a
Can
more
I?
civilized entity.
I may be civilized, but he might want to execute me as well.
Honestly,
I
I think Judy would probably be willing to call it quits, considering Asno's not chase him anymore. I think he'd be like, I'll take it.
Yeah, Junior has nothing
would
against
either
you.
Yeah,
try
you have
to-
shit against Junior. He doesn't really have much against us, and wants to avoid us as much as possible.
Junior's quite happy ruling over his new kingdom.
Yeah.
Could I go up to Zormir briefly?
Yeah. When you go.
Just whisper in Zormir's ear. I have a way back to the past. Go and see what he's about.
Fine. Well, since you're going to work with this village, I might as well see if what you say is entirely on up and up. See what's going on for myself, then. I'll accept your invitation, then.
Oh, I mean, it's a couple of weeks' journey. I wasn't expecting anything immediate. I'm just saying keep an open mind.
Well, apparently I'm...
Can't get much more open.
I wanna go now.
Apparently I don't know what we're doing here in the first place anyway. Any ideas
You
what we're
led us
doing?
all here.
He's got a
No,
point.
I'm not meaning right now. I mean what we're doing in the future. Because Zarmir does not know what you guys know.
Yeah, I'll
'Cause
fill
we
you.
got
I'll
pissed
fill you in
one
when
time.
they're not here.
Okay. Well, this is a map of what I've got so far. Where can you mark on which direction we'd need to go to get to the kingdom, and what we'd need to say or do not to be instantly attacked by a bunch of your kin?
You do realize that this is a kingdom of several different cities and townships. We're not. I don't know what it is you picture us as. We're a legitimate country.
We are a country.
I have no
You're
clue
not-
what
you're
this
not gonna get
place looks
attacked.
like these days.
We have
Right.
diplomatic immunity.
All right, fair. What's
We
this
are a
map you're showing me?
legitimate country.
I will show them where we are on the what I've marked out towards the.
It's
where
the map
old-
Zormir's been making of this place.
old ruins, what from here to the where the ruins where they were, and any of the other bits that I went to on the hunting.
It's a very small map.
Okay, well, if you hold the map over there 10 feet, and if you just keep going south, it's all the way underneath the entire continent. The map is not big enough.
It's a bit out there.
Okay.
It's not like we're right next door. We've been traveling for several weeks hunting that drider.
Okay.
What's a bit longer then?
We'll catch them soon enough. Especially now that they don't have their minions to sacrifice.
Oh, those minions were pretty easy.
Oh yes, that's why they were being sacrificed to slow us down, not to stop us.
And what's with this weird combination of materials? Obviously I've got the collars.
Oh, did you get
okay.
all of them or just one of them?
He's
The
got a
ones
few
were
of them.
still-
He's got
the
a few.
ones
of
were
them.
still intact and weren't destroyed when we killed them.
Oh, we've got that from the Royal Advisor.
That's concerning.
Fascinating fellow.
Oh,
Entire,
Side.
an
no.
entire construct made of silver.
It's either dark side or cross and bones.
I was more
Completely
thinking it's
made out
either
of
the.
silver?
I was more thinking it's either.
That's dark side.
No, it could be dark.
What was the administrator made of?
That's what I was thinking.
They're just a Warforged.
I was thinking it could be them. It could be what was it? Fade made again. Again.
As a point bot isn't made of silver, right?
Void should still be
No,
getting,
no,
Fade should still
they-
be getting interrogated.
Just ask me a question. It's a crystal construct made of silver arcanite.
Oh, one of those.
Arcanite.
Okay.
It appears to
Arcanite
be
chemistry.
an ambassador of the Rainbow Wall.
Okay.
Okay.
So
That's a sign.
That they're about.
Stormir, go ahead and give me a perception check.
okay.
Something that you
Oh, Jesus.
9.
You rolled a 2.
And you just roll 2.
You are lucky.
Sorry, go ahead and roll it again for advantage because
You rolled
the
3.
DM thinks this is a really cool tidbit and wants you to succeed.
It's what? Come on, Tommy.
It's not relevant to the plot,
You
so it doesn't
can-
matter if
There
you
we
fail.
go.
Yeah, 17. Yeah, it should
Oh,
do
cool. I gotta tell you the little tidbit. Nothing's relevant to the campaign. There is no campaign. It's a sandbox. Campaigns wherever the hell the players go. It's only now that you notice because it's quite a small detail. But now you're actually up close and no longer in combat. You notice that he has a little pin on his like
it.
lapel.
Oh.
It's just a pin, mate. What are you thinking this is?
There's more than one pin, Neil. Come on.
Yeah,
Let
but
him
we
finish, let
don't
him
know.
finish.
That's not.
We own more than one pin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it has it appears to be a pin with the image of some sort of entity onto it, and the longer you stare at it, the more you realize that the little pin, which seems to be a designation of the academy itself, because you know it's a couple of the other graduates are also wearing them in the same manner like you'd wear a badge of prestige. But it has a striking familiarity and resemblance to the witness.
Oh.
That makes
That's
sense.
That's your pillar as well, Zormir.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He's the pillar of invention, from our knowledge, so.
That's Pillar of Magic.
Ah.
They invented magic, so it's all good.
This is fine.
What gave you the idea for the design of the pin? Oh, I've noticed your pin, the very...
Oh, the
specific
king
design.
designed it when he founded the academy.
Knew it!
No.
The witness ain't just talking to you, Zombie.
Okay.
But anyway, I should probably follow up with my brethren in the Cold Daughter Sun. I just feel like saying that name now.
It's a good name.
Good luck.
Yes, well, do come find us at the academy if you want an audience with King Cole. Between you and me, if you do have any sort of research or schematics or prototype of this soul-containing or capturing device, it would really yield some great results in terms of not losing souls to the divine. After all, would you rather your soul go towards defending your country or powering your enemies? But best of luck up here in the surface lands. I'm sure you'll need it in this backwards place.
You might want to work on that. I don't know if I've still got... Did I give my one to anyone else? Because I don't think I really...
I don't think you accepted one. I don't think you accepted one.
I was given one, but I didn't do anything with it other than probably chuck it on the ship or something.
I don't know, roll me a d20.
Yeah.
We'll say 15 or higher, you have it.
I definitely have mine around my neck.
Yeah, Alvina has hers, but it's mine.
Gwen's got theirs as well.
God knows where that thing is. It's somewhere.
That's what Alvina nicked!
No, it's probably in Fuck You's pocket by now.
I'm pretty
Might
sure
have
Zormir did get rid of his.
Yeah, I thought he
I'm
did.
sure he said he doesn't have his anymore.
Yeah, I remember you had some reason for not wanting it.
Because
There
it
is some-
destroys the
Because
soul,
Yeah, something like
basically. He doesn't,
Everybody else seemed to have it, but Zormir never.
he doesn't trust it destroying the soul. He'd rather, if he could fix it and make it not do that, he probably would work. Being more accepting of it, but the fact that it destroys the soul, he's not willing.
It doesn't destroy the soul. It allows you to self-destruct the soul.
But he feels that's far too extreme and doesn't trust it.
Anyway, the rest of them just don't want angels eating their souls,
Mhm.
which destroys it in the process of devouring it. But that's
It
fair
depends on
enough.
the angel, but you know.
He'd rather.
Oh no, because consuming a soul destroys it. It's why Noids are so terrified of being captured by monsters. It's not in death, it's that their soul won't go to heaven.
Question.
Yeah.
With Fuck You's blessing that what's his is his, and it can't be stolen from him. Does that also mean that his soul is his and it can't be consumed?
It's not being stolen; it's being destroyed, which I think is different. I think your possession can be
No.
destroyed.
I mean, if he dies without destroying his soul, if like a non-Noid tried to eat his soul, would they be able to take it because it belongs to fuck you?
I think we can assume that all magical effects end on death.
Okay.
Other than ones that specifically say "last past death," I guess.
Yeah. But yes, with that, Jasper and Lavender are going to leave before the Yetis stop calming down and want to kill them. And that leaves you with a town as the remaining Yetis begin kind of towing away their deceased, begin trying to clean out. Eventually they put the fires out, and the party find themselves in a somber, sad Yeti town. A stark contrast from the once sunny, younger days when things were better.
That Alvina's currently stuck in.
Might be able to come round a long way.
If all else fails, I'll come around the long way. I'd rather come down in not like 25 years.
But before we end for the day, as we're coming up to 9 o'clock, and we're coming towards the end of the vampire and
Yeti plotline.
Yeti plotline. Or at least the way the vampires are, and they're still an optional threat to deal with the Monstro Guild. But it's technically tangential now that you've gotten Zormir back.
Oh,
Hello, Chris. I agree, Chris. Yeah.
Chris is saying it again. Someone mute it.
Is it technically tangential now? We've got Zorma back.
Well, at least if you count the main plotline.
Count his main plot lines. This is a side quest now. We've found the main quest. We've got Zormir back. Problem: we're missing the other one.
Yeah, technically the main quest is find out what happened to Bastion. Whether you believe the Monstro Guild and the Yetis are maybe somehow involved, that's up to you guys.
Nope.
I feel like we know what happened to the people of Bastion. We don't know what caused them to run away.
Well, we have ideas of what caused them to run away.
No
Specifics
of how we stop it.
Yeah, that's the hard part.
Yeah.
But what would you like to do at the Yeti town? You can stay here for a bit. You can long rest if you want, as to help them rebuild, or you can leave straight away if you don't want to deal with the sadness. But what would Zormir and the party like to do for their next action, or their next trajectory?
I have a question first.
Okay.
What happens when calm emotions runs out?
They get very, very sad or angry, and they start throwing shit and just trying to deal with their emotions. To be fair, it's not like the Yetis are like thingy to death. They are a hunter-gatherer society. They face death quite often.
Okay.
It was the very immediate, the things that killed my parents are here. And trying to kill other people.
They're not going to get very annoyed at us for doing.
He'll get annoyed,
doing that.
but he won't attack you or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, they were under no impression the fact that like they were all going to die before you showed up. They were under no false pretenses that they could have won it.
Okay.
Yeah.
They also actually don't know how powerful you are. They don't really have a contextual for that. So,
considering they stopped me from the vampires stopped me out from hitting them at all, really.
Yeah, we're friends with God. That's good enough.
Well, for me.
But there still be those rings there within the ash piles as well, or have been recovered.
Fuck you, give me a stealth check. See if you stole them before they got them back.
Stealth.
Nat 20.
Near enough.
Pretty close. Yeah, it was close.
Okay. I guess this counts as rewards.
There were 3 dead vampires, so...
The one in the fire. God.
Yep. Oh, the items are gone. That's good to know.
Some level of, I don't know how many levels of fucking shield are in these rings.
He said 5 or something, as usual.
Yeah, I just don't remember if I used... Some of them have been used for some of them. I'll roll a d6.
Yeah.
to refresh how many shields are preemptively on there. Is it Rings of Protection else they had?
It was Rings of Freedom of Movement and Spell Storing.
Yeah, they have a third one. I think they were all protection, which is why their AC was so high.
Yeah.
There you go. Cool. You get 2 Rings of Freedom of Movement, 2 Rings of Storing, with some level of shield spells cast into it. That'll make you roll for once you bring it up. And Rings of Freedom. I don't remember which of these have what in terms of attunement.
Protection, I believe, definitely is, which is weird. I think it's the thing I always complain about.
Freedom of movement, I think, is as well.
Freedom of movement requires. Also requires attunement for spell storing, and if protection also does. Then yeah, all 3 require attunement, so keep an eye out that. All require attunement.
Hate that. Don't have any attunement slots spare.
I've only got 1 attunement slot, so.
0, because I've got all my.
All mine is spent.
Hey, you gotta pick and mix.
Yep.
With your items. Remember, it only takes a short rest to unattune and attune to something.
Is Alvina
a small out on a long rest?
It's the classic just unfortunateness of how Alvina's build works. Can't unattune to any of our items.
Lou has nothing, so he at least gets.
Oh yeah, Lou just has 3 new rings at this point.
Yeah, do I give Lou 3?
Oh yeah, actually, fair point.
Well, yeah, so I'm
gonna
say
3
rings.
I'm gonna say canonically, because they technically attune to the soul.
Lou only one thing that was attuned anyway.
I'm saying the point can wear them, but they will only be attuned to when Lou is possessing the body.
Honestly, all 3 of those rings, great for you, Lou. Genuinely.
So I'll wear Lou's rings on one hand and
the points
any
rings
that I get on the other.
Yeah.
Who's this echoing?
Lou, you've got the stream on in the background. It's echoing.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're all very quiet.
Oh, so you're watching this stream. Increase our volume on Discord. It's probably that.
Yeah.
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 But
increase your
so
speakers.
we'll worry about that next week. We're at 9 o'clock. We'll worry about that next week. What are there any more discussions you guys want to have? Are you staying in the town or are you leaving immediately? Is kind of the most prominent one.
I mean, we'd probably question the is about what's happened in like Bastion.
It's probably gone to like towards the end of the night. So like if you want to stay for like a morning feast,
I'd say probably have a long rest, guys.
Have a long rest.
Yeah, long rest. But I would like to check out Fabio's shop.
Fabio?
You can't do that anytime soon. You'd have to go travel there.
Yeah, but if we're staying for a couple of days, if we're not, then it's fine.
Oh, we're staying in this village for a day or 2.
Good night.
Yeah, that's fine then.
And then I think heading back to Bastion after.
Yes, and I suppose you go finish that maps. I don't have it designed or mostly designed, so you finish it up. You'll have access to both Shadow Cove and especially if we might do a one shot next week if people are away anyway. Or we'll see. Might just take a Christmas break. I'll figure that out during the week.
I do want to do a Christmas one shot at some point, so as in running one. So
cool.
I mean, I might be taking my PC down to my mum's because I'm going to be down there for 2 weeks. So I might be here next week, but
not guaranteed. Let us know.
Oh yeah, I'll be visiting family, but with my laptop. So
yeah, I got a lot of traveling I'm doing next week, so I might be tired anyway.
Mine's a bit more difficult to take move around because it's a desktop. But
next week I should be fine. Don't know about the 29th, but next week I should be fine.
I should be okay for a Christmas one because I'm doing nothing except for the 26th and the 30th.
But yeah, we'll figure this out during the week.
We'll take it. We'll sort this.
For the Yeti information, they aren't able to tell you a lot because they weren't aware Bastion actually existed, or last city existed there. Whenever they've tried to get close to the ruins in the last couple decades, they've mostly been scared off by something deaf. I forgot what the hell they called it. That seems to muddle
apocalyptic
with
death. They said something like that. It was bad.
It seems to have a strange habit of you actually occasionally when they're exploring, one of their members will freak out saying that they just died, and will warn the party not to go that way. So they actually don't travel that far south before one of their members freaks out.
Would any of them mention Alvina from the past?
I don't think it comes up naturally in conversation.
Fair.
You don't seem to have been a prominent part of the past, which I'll explain why in a second. But the few times they have been able to like catch glimpses of it before experiencing this traumatic event, they've reported like giant shadows, like some sort of winged creature with scales. But they hesitate to go any like further towards the city. They've like briefly glanced outer edges of the ruins, but they've never gone into it because of this creature.
Dragon.
Other than that, they can tell you that the lava was caused by the explosion in the giant mines, and that it happened like halfway through the age of the Elder. It was slightly before he had his son. And that it just caused the lava to start flooding different parts. It was a difficult time in the hunting because they had to rearrange their hunting grounds, and this is when the radiation leak started happening and monsters got more powerful.
Yeah, that was my thought about the lava, but I'm happy that was correct from what you described. It's like mining outpost by fire giants broke. Yeah, that's probably where the lava is.
And they tell you the sort of information as they get you into like they actually give you the Elder's tent for the night when he goes and like bees with his people, and lets you guys get a good night's rest, which nobody attacks you during the night, and you all gain the benefits of a long rest. Are you doing anything like before you sleep or as any part of the long rest or anything? Lou gets returned to his pyramid and can explore there, or occasionally be a ghost and over the point shoulder.
I think I'd probably just have more discussions with the Elder. Discuss the getting more protection from the vampires, and not entirely trusting them, but it might save the hassle you're having with the Monstro Guild at least.
He accepts all of your wise counsel, and eventually you guys all go for a long rest, for your second long rest in this future, and you all have a pleasant long rest. Nothing happens, and as you awaken, all 6 of you had a very lovely long rest.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like this feature. We
sounded
can
so
actually sleep
suspicious.
without weird dream stuff.
I was wondering that. Yeah.
It sounded so suspicious.
Yeah.
And you six have a long rest, and then what if he dies in the morning?
Well, the thing is,
Right.
I think they said 6 of us.
Oh, what? When did you get here?
I don't know. When did I get it?
As you all wake up, and Alvina's just sleeping in the same room as you.
What's going on here?
It's not
Roll a
time
respectable
bullshit.
distance away and throw a stone.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
Oh no!
Just gonna roll a nice distance away, then throw a stone to see if real Alvina or lava
What?
creature.
One moment.
Yeah, so we've had enough fake Alvinas to.
Oh, actually, no. Wait a minute. I
Not
can't
take
be.
it as fate.
Oh, wait a minute. I can't be surprised. I just catch it. I just forgot. I actually can't. I just catch it and throw it back harder, without even looking at who or what
Why
it
you
was.
throwing it back?
Because Alvina's instant reaction, she doesn't even realize what she did. One moment.
Oh, in that case, I threw a ration. Would you throw food away? I think not.
She wouldn't realize what it was. Actually, yeah, she wouldn't realize what it was first, so she'd have to do. I'll roll a save for it if she realizes what it is or not. Yeah, she does. She eats it. She hasn't woken up yet. She hasn't opened her eyes or woken up yet.
It's good.
That's Alvina.
Oh, wait a minute, she's not even
I-
asleep. She's just there. She's an elf.
Prancing.
She's an elf. She's just there.
Can I do some sort of check to see if this is the real Alvina?
Yeah, give me an insight check.
Insight checks.
Right.
Insight.
Here it is.
Insight check.
It's-
What the
Please,
DM
that
doing?
one! Please, that one! This is clearly not Alvina.
Okay. That was very nearly a nat 2, but it's 16.
There's something slightly off, but you can't quite put your finger on it. It seems like Alvina.
Hmm. I trust this Alvina about as far as I can throw her. And she's the strong one.
My
So.
passive insight is 19. Does that help?
Yeah, you naturally don't trust any of these people.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
it
true.
might be
True
Alvina,
that.
which is enough reason not to trust her.
But also, Gwen, you're also aware, because you're extra paranoid for good reason, because you know what sort of creatures inhabit the Monstro Guild.
Doppelgangers.
There's a possibility this isn't Alvina.
Lou, this is actually a dragon.
Checks out.
That's just regular Alvina, so.
Alvina, from your perspective, as you
Open my eyes.
from your perspective, as you were meditating, your mind going through your memories, as you go through them, you feel a strange stretching sensation, kind of like slowly unwinding, almost like as you're resting, the ache begins to leave your body, and you see the tent around you, kind of the strange, almost haze of shifting shadows and patterns that feels like when one of your dreams overlaps with reality, or one of your memories overlaps with reality, and you kind of experience both simultaneously. And initially, you think you're just reliving one of your camping scenes with your party members. One of a very large stock of memories you have of just meditating over your party while they're sleeping. And for a second, it just feels like one of those. You're just reliving one of your memories until eventually you come out of your meditation and you realize, no, that they're legitimately there. They weren't part of the memory flashing across your eyes.
Literally a bit away. Wait a minute, Gwen wasn't there that time. It was Steve instead. Was it Steve? Was that his name?
Yep, it was Steve.
It was Steve, yeah. It was Steve was there, not Gwen.
And you can all get reacquainted, however, roleplay whatever you want in between this week and next week. And eventually, Alvina, you go outside and learn the fate of the village, and have whatever reaction you think Alvina's reaction is appropriate to.
The hell? I was asleep for 4 hours. I was asleep for 4 hours.
As you all experience the tragedy of the Yeti village. It didn't start out as a tragedy, but it seems to have become this.
I blame Zoma.
Possibly.
At least it's not my fault this time.
Yeah, for once, it's not your fault, Point.
But yes, during the next session, whenever that may be, you can either from here return back to the nest. You can go to I believe it's to the east or west or whatever. You can go back to Shadow Cove and see if your ship is still there, or visit the greenhouse that Gwent wants to go there for some particular reason. Who knows? The DM does, but that's the point. Or you can go to... you have a rough idea of where it is now. You can go to Stolen Thought, which is the research academic area that you have... that you were going to go to because that's where Damon disappeared.
Yeah,
that's where my internship was.
Yeah, it's also where the orc, the half orc or orc you got, who's currently babysitting Tarragon. That's where she saw the strange crystal and the Nagpuz doing strange experiment stuff in there.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, you have those 3 locations.
Stuff.
There was a giant, like, dark blood crystal, with surrounded by Arcanite and a lot of students in white coats, and several Nagpuz.
Yeah, I work in a university. That's normal.
Yeah. Even the bird people.
The part that
yeah.
the Nagpuz are there.
Yeah, that's the most of the university thing. I've seen some students first thing in the morning.
Yep, you can come to one of those 3 locations next session. With that, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for playing. This has been Temporal Shenanigans Part 7. At least my one pair of idea. Tune in next time for whatever session may be happening.
Yep.
For whatever
Yes,
shit
it's a-
happens.
Thank you.
The party's finally together. It's only been like a month. Actually, more than a month, like 2 months.
It's been a while.
See ya!
We there?
Hello?
I don't know.
People stop talking.
I think everyone just went quiet at once.
Yeah.
No, the disc got cut out halfway through someone's sentence.
And then everyone sat in silence waiting.
Yeah, I just
It's only
shouted,
been 2
"See ya."
months and then silence.
Ah,
Bye.
Yeah, are we out to your guys then? Scarf.
I've been pressed. Oh, we're out.
Go.
Yeah.
That was awesome. I love that Udon got 2 kills.
Yep. Did anyone else get a kill? I mean, fuck you did.
Yeah, we. No, we.
yes, he did.
Sober did. Yeah.
Aggro bugger,
Yeah,
but
Soba did.
Yeah, I literally was thinking like, it would be so story appropriate if Udon rolls a nat 20 now. Rolls nat 20, perfect. Knew it. Let's go. That was brilliant. That was a lot of fun. I can't believe I've also armed a villain again.
again.
Yeah.
Every- yeah, every-
You
very much,
cut
yeah.
out since the very beginning there, Al.
This car
Okay.
is going.
Yeah, Discord's dying.
Yep. I armed a villain again, which is funny, with a very, honestly, just fairly normal knife, essentially. But I guess he's got it, 'cause it's really good equipment.
I mean, do we know that they're a
You could
villain?
have just given like
Yes.
They're a future villain.
item.
They weren't a
Well,
villain.
they're a future capitalist. Which
They
is,
weren't a villain at the time.
No.
And yeah,
Oh my god, that's gonna be like one of the kids that grew up to join the Monster Guild.
yes, he has.
Oh,
That's,
they literally already have.
that's exactly what's happened. We already know. He's the leader of the kids that grew
Your
up
fault,
together.
Lavina.
No, I
For
didn't do that.
once point, it's not your fault.
No, I just armed them. I didn't make them join. I said I didn't
you
like the
armed
Monster,
them.
and I said I didn't like the Monster Guild in front of them. So it's not on me.
Yeah, but the fact that you armed them was the beginning of the
Yeah.
end.
Again,
Okay.
I'm fully saying you saying what's mine is mine taught them about capitalism, which caused them to join the Monster Guild.
That might have. Yeah, I'll give you that one. But yeah, no, it's like, this is mine. Why can't I have it? Because
Maybe
it's
that
mine.
one?
Yeah, why can't I have it? Because it's mine. Why can't you have it? But because it's mine.
So
yeah, that's-
logically, anything that belongs to you is yours.
Yeah, I mean,
but yeah-
that's how fuck you sees it as well.
exactly. That's why Alvina and fuck you get on well.
Fuck you has different reasons for that.
Yes. Yes.
Not really.
Actually,
It's
no,
what
they're
people
fairly.
see it.
They're also actually very similar,
Well-
honestly, in that point.
Yes, but legitimate reasons.
Hey, Alvina
Yeah,
has.
it's a
Just
legitimate
fucking
reason.
going. It's like, hey, that's mine. Give it back.
Okay.
This is
But yeah.
mine now.
But yeah, that's what we got time for this week. See y'all on Monday. As I said, we don't know what we're doing next Friday. We might be doing more Alterra. Might be doing one shots. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Have a fantastic evening. Every single one of you keep playing video games. Be awesome that you guys are listening on Twitch. Enjoy yourselves, guys, and have a fantastic weekend. Thank you all. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.